Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Y'all make sure you go sub up to my man Heavy Bag Boxing, man.
Get your dumb ass in and hit this bag.
The Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Y'all just go ahead and subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV because he be lit on his channel.
And Heavy Bag Boxing.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Yo, shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV. That's my little bro.
Strength 412 in the building. Shout out to my guy T.O. Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get your bitch ass in here and hit this bag.
Heavy Bag Boxing, alright? You heard it from me. You heard it here first.
Heavy Bags Boxing. Straight out of Norfolk, baby. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
You are tuned in to Heavy Bag Boxing. Get your and hit this bag.
Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing. It's the one and only Blazer Flair. Woo!
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Zach, Super Dude, Six Time Champion World. I'm giving a big shout out to my home team, Heavy Bag TV. You heard? Keep it locked.
This is Showtime Sean Porter. You are watching Heavy Bag Boxing.
You too. Crazy work.
Yo, that's crazy work.
What up, YouTube? Big T.O. Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Man, if you don't get your big goof ass in here and hit the bag, if you catch me for the first time, please like, comment, subscribe. Most definitely hit the little bell. Make sure it's black so when I drop, take a second, come hang out with y'all. Boy.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
You feel me? Oh, feels good to be back. Listen, November the 8th, Norfolk, Virginia, Scope Arena. I'm in the building. Keyshawn Davis, Brian Norman Jr., Abdullah Mason, DB3. Oh, it's gonna be a movie, y'all. It's gonna be a goddamn movie. Big old stinking funky fact.
Big facts.
All right, man. Oh, let me put the link in the chat. For those of you who may want to hang out with your boy, or if you got questions, you'd like me to answer them, I got you. Oh, DJ Mark Wynn in the building already. Oh, man, my guys. Thank you. You're far too kind. Real quick, let me shout out the members, motherfuckers who actually are members of the channel who support your boy on a monthly basis. I truly appreciate you. John out of the BX, you never come to the lives. I don't see you in the comment section much, but I appreciate that love. That's John out the BX. Mark Nash TV, of course. Make sure you sub up to my guy, Mark Nash TV. G-Wavy skipped a stepper. Tyree Celestine, thank you guys for being members of the channel. All right. Shout out to you guys for sure. All right, man. First order of business. Well, first of all, you seen the thumbnail, you saw the topics. Definitely want to talk about Tank Lamont Roach. If that happens, how do you feel about that fight? I definitely got some opinions on that. Keyshawn Davis, future face, right? Does Keyshawn have what it takes to come into boxing and make a huge name, become this crazy superstar that I believe, because I'm biased, he's from my backyard, Norfolk, Virginia, stand up. We'll talk more on that. But first order of business, Anthony AJ Joshua. We just seen him over the weekend versus a Daniel Dubois. And I gotta be honest, guys. Man, it looked like Anthony Joshua lost more than just a step. I thought Daniel Dubois beat him in every facet of the fights. Of the fight, he had a much cleaner jab, much sharper, crisper punches. And to me, maybe I'm tripping, but it just seemed like AJ didn't see a lot of these shots coming. And even with some help, some form of help from the referee, and if you guys can remember, he definitely got knocked down. His glove touched the canvas. And the referee completely waved it off, right? So even with the help of the referee, AJ still got knocked the hell out, sparked out in the fifth. And again, it just seems like some of those faculties for me have deteriorated with Anthony Joshua in his fight. And maybe it was just an off night. Maybe Daniel Dubois is just that much better. But for me, man, AJ looked maybe the worst I've ever seen him. And he was asked, what's the future for himself? And I guess he says, listen, if the people want to see me fight, he's going to fight. And to me, that just means, hey, I'm here to rob the bank, right? At 34 years old, I believe he is 34, maybe 35 now. He's got to take a really long, hard look at exactly how that fight ended. Now he took some damage versus Usyk. Of course, we saw the damage he took versus Ruiz, and he most definitely took some severe damage, in my opinion. Especially if you go back and watch that fight against Triple D, man. Listen, those were some big, clean, hard shots. Now a lot of people are definitely still interested in the Tyson Fury matchup. If he was to do that, I guess I wouldn't be mad. It's that, that Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, and Tyson Fury trifecta that we all really wanted to see when it came to this era of the heavyweights, right? You definitely wanted to see Wilder mix it up with Tyson and Joshua. You wanted to see Joshua mix it up with the other two, and so on and so forth. We did, of course, get Tyson Fury and Wilder. They both had the balls to see each other. Unfortunately, those other fights was never able to get made. And now, in the twilight of all of their careers, I definitely think Wilder's done. I actually think, to be honest, Anthony Joshua was done. And when I say done, I mean, do you see these older heavyweights that's been around in this era doing their thing for several years now? Do you see them completing the gauntlet of the young gunners coming up, right? When I think about somebody like a Bacoli, he's going to destroy these guys. If those fights are made, none of these guys are going to survive somebody like a Bacoli, in my opinion, right? I'm just giving you my opinion. So when you factor that in, when I really think about it, I'm like, damn, no, like Wilder, Fury, AJ, none of these, they don't get past these guys. To be honest, I'm not sure they even get past a Zhang. You know what I mean? Even at, I think Zhang's like 40. But he's a fresh 40, right? Maybe I'm tripping, but I can't see it. Real quick, let me bring on my guy Punch. Shout out my guy D1 in the chat. What up, boy? Appreciate you, Punch Drunk. Let me bring him on to the stage, man. One of the usual suspects around these parts. What up, Punch? My guy.
What up, my guy? How you doing tonight?
Oh, man, I'm doing wonderful. How about yourself, sir?
Good, bro. So, I've been listening to you cook tonight. And, yo, I have to totally agree that, nigga, listen, that version of Joshua looked like the version of Joseph Parker fought of Deontay Wilder, didn't it?
It did, brother.
Hey, man, so again, I'm convinced. Like, all right, so this is these niggas at the end of their career. We already know that now. All right. Because I ain't never seen 96 plus that quiet before.
Yes, sir.
But in my opinion, bro, I'm convinced, Teal. I'm convinced. This is why we never got the Fury and Wilder fights when them niggas was in their primes, bro. Because he'd have got blitzed the same way. I'm convinced.
Now, if you talk to 50, right? He'll tell you that more than likely they was trying to keep Deontay Wilder away from these guys, but I I agree with you. You know what I mean? I felt like, Wilder, one tag from Wilder, would have cracked that safe again.
What, bro? Listen,
in my opinion,
all the excuses. Oh, he turned down $100 million. Maybe he did, but nigga, they didn't want that fight because that was gonna happen to AJ. And when AJ was crowned as the top dog, when he was at the height of his fame, they did not want to see him get blitzed out the ring like we just seen Saturday, nigga. Telling you.
Facts. D1 in the chat, he say 40. That man 50 plus talking about Zang. Also, hey, if you guys make sure you throw something in the chat, man. I'll take the time and read it if you're rocking out. D1 say, buddy, guys, send the blocks in those gloves. I told anyone that would listen what was going to happen in that one. Facts. Big facts. D1. But you're absolutely right, Punch Drunk, and especially with these guys now being in the twilight. Would you mind seeing the Anthony Joshua Tyson Fury fight? Right now.
Right now?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. When we're all saying, Fury's still sharp. Like, I think Fury will blitz him the same way, bro. From what I've seen that he looked so locked in. That's the thing that fooled me. As it just showed me, like, man, maybe that was just window dressing we got, bro. Yeah. Like, it might be one of those situations where a nigga done made too much money and he ain't got the thirst for fighting no more because this nigga can't seem to step up in his big moments. He keep losing all the big fights, bro.
Yeah, man.
You ever think about it? He's smashing fights. He's smashing niggas leading up to the title. But he can't seem to get over the hump when it's time for that title fight. We done seen it 3 times now, dog.
He's been able to work himself back, man. He's been able to work himself back, and you got to give him a ton of credit for that. But like you say, in these big moments, and listen, for me, and 96,000 was initially reported, but they said it ended up being a little over 98,000, so almost 100,000, bro. The biggest fight on British soil, and in that moment, bro, you gotta show up. You have to be the man of the hour because this shit's going down.
They wasn't there for the block.
Yeah, right. This shit was going down in the history books, right? So to have that performance from Anthony Joshua, man, where he just looked shot to me, and I hate to say that because he has been a really, really good heavyweight over the years. This is somebody who, outside of Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, has fought everybody, that's why I still could never understand why they couldn't get these fights done. But as far as him fighting Tyson Fury right now, I ain't mad at him, man. And let the 2 old niggas go have at it. I don't see none of these guys running through the gauntlet of the young boys. What about you? You see them beating up Bacoli right now?
Yeah, I just about to say that. Like saying your boy Bacoli, that power. Yeah, he's giving me Deontay Wilder in his prime vibe. So I don't see none of them niggas been able to stand up to that or withstand the onslaught from that nigga, bro. So yeah, these the old guard like they hit it out the door, bro.
Yeah, and man, Triple D look, good. I think, and listen, I still believe that was a legal shot that he did to Usyk. I still believe he knocked Usyk ass out.
I think that was legal too, bro. I think that was cap. Usyk did that. He really beat Usyk for real.
Yeah, I believe that wholeheartedly. And if he gets another crack at Usyk, I think he does him dirty. I do believe Usyk wins the rematch versus Tyson Fury. I don't know how much you're going to get better. Listen, at the end of the day, Usyk's just a better boxer than most of these guys, and Tyson Fury, I do believe, is one of them. But if anybody can shock the world, I think it's Tyson Fury. He's done it before, right?
Yeah,
but
he shows up for big fights.
I'm not so sure that this version of Daniel Dubois, anybody loses or wins.
I was just saying that the other day. I'm like, man, listen, man, I ain't never seen a nigga look like that. Some people they hit their primes late, and it's looking like that's what's happening with Dubois. I'm just like I said, people is real enamored by that undefeated shit, Tio. So they see the 2 losses, and they be like, oh no, he got 2 losses, bro. You see what he just did to your favorite fighter?
Yeah.
Killed him.
And then sometimes you got to take a look at those losses too. You're talking about losing to the very best out there.
I'm hearing people screaming retirement, bro. I don't think he lost that bad, but would you be surprised if he retired after that ass whooping? Nope.
If Anthony Joshua does?
Yeah, after that. Would you be surprised?
I wouldn't be, bro.
Not at all.
And I'm trying to be polite about it. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't look like himself. And,
no. Hey, Tio, don't be polite, nigga, because niggas wasn't polite to Deontay. Deontay looked trash. Anthony Joshua got smashed every round, nigga. Every single round. You see the way that nigga's ankle did that dance, nigga, on that one?
And then he was
no, nigga.
A lot of the times, anytime you face down, ass up at a certain age, it might be time to hang up.
Fuck that. Yeah, he got up with his fucking face. Nigga, you got up with your face, nigga. Yeah, you forgot to use your hands to hit you so hard. No, nigga, rub that in.
Yeah, man. I wouldn't be, to answer the question, I would not be surprised if he in fact did retire, man. Tough
No
L.
surprise at all. He made a ton of money. He was the champion a few times. Like, is it a Hall of Fame career? Yeah, he fought enough competition that I say that. Yeah, you know what I mean. He don't really have much to prove. He just want to be that three-time champion. Now you see why Ali gets so much credit for it, because it's hard as fuck to do that 3 times.
Yeah, and then you got to remember Ali had a 3-year layoff in the middle of that first go round, so it was just crazy.
Yeah,
it's extremely difficult to do.
Maybe that got under his skin. I don't know the adversity of that, because everybody kept saying that. Oh, he could be the second heavyweight to be the 3-time champ, and that's pressure, bro. Big pressure, heavy shoes to fill.
But see, for me, again, in that moment, you have to seize that moment. This is the biggest fight on British soil,
bro. My money was on Joshua. I ain't gonna
the biggest fight in the history of the country on British. You got to show up for that. If you don't show up for that, and that's the kind of performance you turn in, bro, it's time to hang that shit up. It's time to hang it up.
He passed the eye test against Otto Whalen, nigga. We thinking, okay, Joshua look locked back in. And then he come out and get blitzed.
Yeah, he got blitzed. See, but Daniel Dubois is a different kind of beast, man. And listen, I wasn't a believer. Even leading up to this fight, I was more like Prince Nassim Hamad. I don't know if you saw the comments he had about this fight leading up to it, but I was along the lines of agreeing with a lot of things that he had to say about this fight. And I actually really did give Anthony Joshua a shot, not realizing just how much better Daniel Dubois has gotten. Now he's in his prime and hitting strides. Man, he's a different monster, man. I think the rematch with him and Usyk is probably the most sought after heavyweight fight that I would be anticipating to see.
Oh yeah, I can agree
sure.
Totally. I don't really. I mean, for real, like, who you want to put? I mean, the ball looked hungry and he looked ready, but I don't know, man. Maybe it's just his time, man. Like, Anthony Joshua kind of like, bro, listen, kind of been done. Like, you mean, like, I don't want to say overrated. But I told you, other people put these niggas up here, Tio. I don't never think these niggas deserve to be as highly rated as they be, man. You got knocked out by Ruiz, bro. You made a bum a star. A nigga knocked you out and said, I'm about to go eat some chimichangas, bro. Embarrassing. There should have never been a Mexican heavyweight champ. I'm sorry. I ain't me hating on them. I ain't no hate to the Mexicans, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fight, nigga. Like, so the point is, like, once that happened, that showed me everything I need to know about Joshua. Like, man. Yeah, as soon as the competition got real stiff, it's gonna get ugly. And bro, we ain't never really get to see the Fury or the Wilder fight because he didn't want those fights. I don't care what you or Eddie Hearn was saying. We know now why, after Saturday, why you ain't fight either one of them. But they both will do that to you. Like Deontay Wilder in his prime was on niggas the same way the ball was all over him. That's how he'd have been on Joshua. And Tyson Fury would have boxed your fucking head off, bro, because you easy to frustrate. You see how he was at the press conference, bro, talking about I ain't even gonna go off today. Nigga, you got crushed. What's there to go off about? Like, you know what I'm saying, fam?
You got your safe cracked again, man. Yeah, once you get that safe cracked too many times, man, it stay open. Bro, and that's the scary part.
Like, you landed a nice, clean right hand and then forgot defense, period. You just ran in.
He forgot to react.
And now he's whooping my ass and got cleaned.
That was the biggest issue for me in this fight was the reaction time, right? And again, see, I'm analyzing these fights thoroughly when I'm watching them. I'm looking at him reacting to a feint, him reacting to a shot, and that reaction time to me was almost non-existent, bro. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? What you doing, AJ?
Yeah, like he kept on reacting. He kept on falling for everything Dubois was doing. And then what did he get? What we get, T.O.? We got a desperation knockout. And when you desperately try and knock somebody out, bro, what happened to Joshua is usually what you get.
But
you forget to put your fists up, like, you know what I mean? He just came in crazy. Right hand, knocked out. Damn. Did you forget? Like,
and his body couldn't react fast enough to guard, man. He threw that shot. After you throw that shot, you got to duck or throw your arm up or something.
Arms up, guard, and he
left everything wide open.
How many times was he down before that? 5 times?
He got knocked down a total of 5.
Yeah, we're gonna take away the 2 slips because they got ruled 2 slips. But we all know that was 5 knockdowns, so you already discombobulated. And then nigga,
it was a wash, man.
It was a desperation knockout, and you got knocked out. It happened all the time in boxing.
Did you see after the fight that 3 people won it and called it that a Triple D will win the fight by knockout in the 5th round? You saw that shit?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Bro, did you see the percentage before the fight started? He had a 13% chance of beating Joshua. Ooh, a lot of motherfuckers were eating crow that night, bro. A lot. Absolutely.
DJ in the chat, he said, if Parker wants to avenge his loss to Joshua, now's the time to do it. Oh, man. Now, listen, I understand exactly what you're saying, DJ, but if he gonna get back in the ring, it's got to be for a huge payday, and it's got to be against Tyson Fury. That's the fight you either ride off into the sunset or get knocked off the horse into the sunset. You feel me? But I don't think he needs to be taking no more kind of punishment from niggas like Parker. No, man. AJ, in my opinion, needs to be done. What about you, Punch? You want AJ? You feel like AJ needs to continue to fight the toughest competition out there, and maybe some of these young guys too?
No, he look a little changed, bro. After these last couple of fights, like you said, he's been taking a lot of punishment. Doesn't matter what I seen on Saturday, bro. It's gonna just keep getting worse, man.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly believe that. And listen, man, for these guys, I've always advocated on this channel. You've always heard me say it several times, especially when you get up there in age, around about 37, 38. I'm advocating for these guys to go ahead and hang it up. You know what I mean? I hate to see guys fight past 39, 40 years old. Listen, you've lost a step. Yeah, you may still have some great fundamentals. Yeah, you might still have some power. But listen, some of those faculties have deteriorated, whether you want to admit it or not. And once you get in this position, when you face down, ass up, and that safe's been cracked open several times now, you really got to take a long, hard look at your career and your health, more importantly, and maybe take a step back. All right, we'll revisit this. You know what I mean? If some of the other gang come on, definitely want to move on, man. Keyshawn Johnson. I said Keyshawn Johnson. I don't know why the hell I'm thinking about Keyshawn. Keyshawn Davis. My backyard, November 8th, the Scope. And this is a big card. Listen, Punch, you got Keyshawn in the main event. Of course, you got Brian Norman Jr., the co-main event. And you got one of the fan favorite fun styles to watch, knocking everybody out. Huge prospect in Abdullah Mason. That's a crazy card that's going to be in my backyard. Right. And what do you think about that card when you heard this announcement, man?
I like it, man. That's a nice card, bro. So like, it'll be a fun night of boxing. Let's just hope the competition is decent for these guys, and they don't blitz them all inside the 5 rounds. Everybody, I mean.
I said, boy,
that, bro. Yeah, I'm excited, and I'm proud of Keyshawn showing that he got drawing power, bro. Shout out. And the hometown, right. And I don't know why niggas always try to say the hometown. That should count, nigga. Sell out the hometown.
That should count. Of course it can. Because listen, I ain't got to fight nowhere but at home. You know what I mean? On some real shit, yeah, you want to be able to sell everywhere else, but listen, at the end of the day, I'll fight at home if I need to, just like Boop's about to be. Even though his opponent's promoter won the purse bid, he's fighting at home. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you knew that, but it got announced
we were talking about that the other day, like how
it's going to be in Philly.
Eddie
and for Keyshawn, listen, pre-sales went out, I believe it was yesterday, sold out 45 minutes. Scope holds 10,000. For Keyshawn, only have 11 fights. Of course, you know, he's an Olympian, but that's crazy, man. It's going to be a movie. It's going to be a movie, bro.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy, man. Look like it's about to show out for this nigga. That's what's up.
You already know. And I really think he's going to draw some big names in this crowd, too. Some people going to be in VA fucking with us. But I just recently did a video on Keyshawn Davis, right? He did an interview with Top Rank. And the question was, where did he see himself in 5 years? And this is going to be a question for you, and I'll answer it as well. But for Keyshawn Davis, he said, listen, I want to be a millionaire, right? Or he's going to be a millionaire. I think that's more than likely that's going to be a given. But he feels like he'll be a multi-world champion. And he feels like he's a future face of boxing. Now, listen, Key, you know I'm biased when it comes to Keyshawn Davis. Punch, you ain't gotta, you know, save my feelings. give me your thoughts about what you think about Keyshawn Davis right now and where he could be in the next 5 years.
I mean, I think he's definitely going to be champion. Face of boxing, time will tell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That depends on if Tank is still around or not. You know what I mean? If he's not still around, I think it's him. I think it's his and Shakur's game, period. Like, you know what I mean? And then, like you said, you got the kid in the wings, Abdullah Mason. You got Carmel. You got a lot of niggas that's going to come out of the woodwork in 5 years. So it's going to be very interesting. So I ain't going to crown him the greatest yet, but him and Shakur has the most potential. Like, behind Shakur, I got Keyshawn right there, bro. So, yeah, man, I totally agree with what he's saying, man. He's definitely going to be a millionaire. And as far as champion, hell yeah, he's on the right path to that already. So we see that coming. And you're a fool if you don't.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think people have looked at some of the fights, like the Medano fight and the Nair Albright fight. And I'm probably speaking foreign languages to some people that might come back and watch this video, or somebody who's watching now who don't really know much about Keyshawn Davis. But these were some extremely tough step-up fights against some really, really good established fighters for somebody with only at the time only 9 and 10 fights, right? You know what I'm saying? And I always say this, and I'm gonna continue to say this: take your favorite fighter, whether it be Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis, whoever, look at their first 11 fights, and then look at Keyshawn Davis' first 11 fights. That shit is night and day. Your favorite fighter was fighting against guys that was 2 and 13, 5 and 15, hadn't even won a fight. That's your guy. Your favorite fighter, that's what his record looks like. Keyshawn is fighting against guys who has 20 fights, 30 fights, 15 and ones. Listen, he had the way better competition. And such, and of course he's an Olympian, just like Shakur Stevenson. But I still believe, if you go back and look at it, his first 11 fights are better than Shakur Stevenson's first 11 fights. And he was a bronze medalist. Shakur's a silver medalist, right?
Yep.
So
I agree with that. But the one that Shakur got is that he's a 3-time champ.
Oh, well, yeah. Now he took off a little earlier, right? He got a head start on Keyshawn.
Won his championship, 12 fights?
For Shakur?
Yeah.
I'm not. It's somewhere around there.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
12, 13.
Coming up. That's what I'm saying. The title shot's coming, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You, bro, I thought he was gonna go after the WBO nigga. Why ain't niggas going after this dude? This Dennis Berkelli or Berkelli, whatever the hell his name is, Bereniak. I can't say his name.
Well, he been asking for them all. He's been asking for them all.
Ain't nobody going after him. I thought Tank might go after him. If you all right, you don't want to fight, you can't get no top name. Unify, my nigga. I did a rant about this shit yesterday, but like you know what I'm talking about, bro. Like. Nigga, like you got. I mean, I think Keyshawn could beat him or Lomo.
Well, we got to now. Let's make sure we
and Tank, man,
keep it in context.
Javante right now, I don't know. Like,
let's keep it in context, though. Keyshawn is at the point in his career where he's still fairly unknown, right?
His name's out there now. I'm hearing like people are excited for this upcoming fight, more excited than I ever thought they would be, bro. Like,
the hardcore fans know who Keyshawn is for sure.
Like no, bro. I'm been following it on boxing Twitter, bro. Like a lot of the casuals is excited for him too, bro. I was stunned.
I don't know, but a lot of casuals.
Like, I'm telling you, Keyshawn, because like when Keyshawn, like you know what they love, right? They love the drama. When he crashed out on the Vargas boys, bro, I'm telling you, the casuals.
Yeah. Now don't get it twisted. Now he getting his clout up. He's most definitely getting his clout up, but he's not in a position in his career where he can say, hey, Bob, do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? He's still in the position in his career where he's just doing whatever the hell Bob and taking whatever the hell Bob gives him.
Well, yeah, but again, right? That makes me think then, well, how does Shakur get the belt so quick? Why ain't Keyshawn champion yet? Because he's originally fighting that? Is that why?
That could be that. Listen, he's at 35, bro. Look how many names.
So they both. I think Keyshawn should have been champion in my opinion. Like, or at least fought for a title by now. I just think that. Like, because I seen Shakur do it. Like, they give him these niggas title shots with 12, 13 wins.
He's only got 11, so he's on his way.
I think in the next 2 or 3 fights, one of these next 2 or 3 fights should be for a title. He deserves it, man. He's ready.
Well, I don't doubt that. I think most definitely in his next, I'm going to say 3 to 5 fights, more than likely he's going to get a crack at one of these champions. But again, look at all of the names at 35. It's a lot of names at 35. It's a lot of names at 40. So he's definitely in the position where you kind of got to just do what Bob tells you to do, or take what Bob gives you. But as soon as that opening comes, oh yeah, of course Keyshawn's gonna be in there. Hell yeah.
Let's think about it. In 5 years, he's definitely gonna be at 135. So he could be as high as 147 by then.
No, yeah. I think, man, Keyshawn's 5'9". Yeah. To be honest, he's still relatively young at 25. So making 35, I know it's probably getting a little bit tougher now because he's been at 35 for a minute. But he's getting the fuck up out of 35. Yeah,
I think his first title gonna be at 40. To be honest, his first title definitely gonna be at 40 to me. I believe this.
Yeah, you get. I don't know, man. And listen, I'm just keeping it a buck. It's gonna be it's a tough road for Keyshawn, bro. To be honest, because even though I believe he's talented, of course, he doesn't have that. Not saying that he's not defensively responsible, but defense isn't first priority for him. He's a fighter.
He's a fighter.
You know what I'm saying? He tells you that he's a fighter. He comes to fight, right? Now I don't like how he handled that pressure from Albright and Modena. It made the fight a little bit more difficult for him, but he comes to fight, and I don't know how that's going to play in some of these more defensively responsible fights. You know what I'm saying? And plus, listen, you got cats like out there like Andy Cruz, we want to see him against, or Floyd Schofield, we want to see him against. It's so much competition out there, especially at 35, where, you know, Keyshawn can make his bones and then, you know, get them bells ringing for him to get these titles for sure.
I agree.
Yeah.
So Keyshawn's on the right path. He should be there within the next 5 years. He's definitely going to be one. I definitely say he's going to be top 5 pound for pound in 5 years for sure.
For sure. DJ in the chat, he say, how they gonna move Keyshawn? Step by step, clean up contenders leading to big fight, or one or two more than a big fight? Listen, step by step. With Keyshawn, you got to be careful, man, because you truly could have something big in the future with Keyshawn. So if you're careful and you play your cards right, Keyshawn's going to play in big dividends for top rank in the future. So to be honest, I would love to see that Andy Cruz matchup for Keyshawn next year. I mean, I would love to see that Floyd Schofield matchup. What I really would love to see for Keyshawn is maybe that Frank Martin next. Punch, if you know you was matchmaking and you had the ability to do so, who would you like to match Keyshawn up against next to say, hey, this is your coming out party. If you win this fight, this kind of solidifies you as a true contender, even though Keyshawn's ranked. But who would you like to match him up against? Real quick, shout out Marquis Sanderson in the chat. What up, fam? Good to see you, my boy. I appreciate you stopping in. But Punch, if you was playing matchmaker, right? If you was the Bob father, set it up.
Oh, bro, I got a good one. Edwin De Los Santos.
Woo!
Yeah.
You want to see anybody fight Edwin De Los Santos?
Speed and power, bro. He can match speed and power with all these niggas. That's a dangerous matchup for anybody. Tank, Shakur, Keyshawn, Andy Cruz. And, bro, we seen what happened to Andy Cruz in August, nigga. That chin suspect. I don't know if you want to fuck with Keyshawn, nigga. That showed me something. We said that. We talked about that when we was watching that fight. Like, I don't know if you want to fuck with Keyshawn, nigga. Your chin look a little...
You feel me?
Keyshawn would have got you up out of there, nigga. He'd hurt you like that. So I don't know if you want to fuck with that nigga right now.
And man, the pros and the amateurs different, brother.
Keyshawn said it, nigga. These 8 ounces is way more dangerous than them pity patch shit that we doing in the Olympics, nigga. Yeah.
I'm not trying to just score, bro. I'm trying to take your head off in the pros, bro.
But yeah, Edwin De Los Santos for sure. Like, you know what I mean? I think that's a good. That's if you can get a knockout on him. That's what everybody's at.
And you know what? Now that you mentioned Edwin De Los Santos, if he could get that fight and look way better than Shakur Stevenson did, that would ring a lot of bells as well.
That's why, I mean, you know, think about it, bro. And I was one of them niggas speculating on that when I watched the Emilio Vargas fight. So I was one of the ones saying that would be nice to see the Vargas brothers fight the Davis brothers, and 2 days later he crashes the fuck out. And I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
I see. So I like the antagonize shit like that. That didn't get you excited, Tio?
Yeah. I wouldn't be mad at it, man. Give me that little.
They'll wash those niggas. Wash.
Yeah, give me that little tournament.
Don't do that to yourselves. Don't do that
give me
to
that little
yourselves.
tournament.
That's all
I would have to go with Frank though. Even though Edwin De Los Santos, that was that would be a mutual opponent for Shakur Stevenson, but give me Frank Martin. All right, see what Keyshawn does against Tank Davis leftovers. We saw how Tank Davis was able to dismantle and wash Frank Martin. What would Keyshawn Davis do in that situation? All right, what do you think about that?
And the piggyback on that, they do have some animosity. Remember when Keyshawn ran up on his ass on the press?
Oh yeah.
He been calling out for a while too. So yeah, I like that.
Absolutely. If y'all in here, man, make sure you smash that like button for your boy. Get in the comment section. I got you. And these questions are for everybody. So if you want to put answers in the chat, I got you. But for me, for Keyshawn Davis, if I'm playing matchmaker, if I'm the Bob father, if it was any way, anyhow, I can get it with Errol Spence and man down or whatever the hell his promotional shit is and get Frank Martin in the ring for Keyshawn, I think that would be the best step up possible. That would tell you everything, in my opinion, what you need to know about Keyshawn Davis. Because when you really look at it and you look at all of the real prospects who's teetering on being in contendership, you do have a Floyd Schofield who's an actual ranked contender now as well. I do love the Edwin De Los Santos fight that you mentioned. I believe he's ranked in a couple of the sanctioning bodies. These are all fights, real step up fights that I would love to see Keyshawn in. Because listen, eventually those questions have got to get answered. You selling out 10,000 at home, that's going to raise the eyebrow for Bob. Like, yo, he sell at the crib, 45 minutes sold out pre-sales. Oh, let's get it. Let's go ahead and keep building.
And Zepeda would be a good one too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that would be. But they trying to get Zepeda versus the real big names now. Keyshawn name ain't big enough for Zepeda right now.
Shakur, Tank, somebody like that. But
yeah, but for somebody like De Los Santos who's working his way, gonna be working his way back up. Frank Martin working his way back up. Those are good names. And of course Floyd Schofield, who's prospect contender like Keyshawn.
Number 2 in the WBA at 135, but you fighting Lamont Roach. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's not official. It's not official just yet, but man, it looked like it might be.
That's the name we hearing like crazy. And we heard like that. We heard Frank's name the same way. So it's just a matter.
DJ say, give him Punch's favorite 35 fighter, Bumbosis. Hey, look, to be honest, I ain't mad at that either.
I like that.
If you can give Keyshawn a shot at a former unified champ, like
no, I'm about to say, you better not call him undisputed.
Unified. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that, bro.
That's a good one, yeah, because they everybody keep on saying this dude's a contender. So yeah, throw him in there to get cooked by Keyshawn. I like it.
Yeah. I ain't mad at that, man. Good job, DJ.
What kind of bullshit is this?
All right, man. Definitely want to talk about Tank Davis too, man. So, of course, the buzz is the word around the water cooler. Tank Davis could be entertaining the idea of fighting Lamont Roach, the 130-pound. I think he's got the WBA. I think he's the WBA champ.
It's WBA.
And I don't know if you remember, but we covered him on his last fight a couple of months ago.
Remember, Lamont Roach is the guy that took the belt from Hector Garcia, who Tank crushed last year.
Right. Yeah, right. And we just seen him fight on Pro Box TV.
Yeah. We seen him fight on Pro Box TV. And I did a little research on this nigga. He looked decent, but like he's still like Gervonta Davis from that. Come on, man. But at the same time, his only loss is Jamel Herring. So.
Yeah. The Marine Jamel Herring got in that ass one time. But we just seen him. We just covered him. Matter of fact, I think me and Fifth, we was live covering that Pro Box card that Wednesday night.
Yeah.
And he looked great against McCory, right? I think he got the stoppage, if I'm not mistaken.
He did.
And solid fighter. But for me, I just think Tank's got too much power for anybody coming up. The smaller fighters, you know what I mean? Like, and that's not going to sit. That's not sitting well with me. That's unacceptable for me for Tank Davis.
Keep beating up on, like you always talking about, like, bro. And I'm hearing rehydration clause, bro. Like, are
for
you
who?
Kidding me? You just heard, nigga. I just said it. I told you I've been following the wires. It's all rumor, but I'm hearing rehydration clause for 130 pounder, nigga. Why? That's all I'm saying. Why?
Man.
Yeah,
My girl
bro.
Jessica in the chat. What up, little Jessica? Damn. But yeah, man. I don't understand no rehydration. That shit don't even make sense. He just niggas a featherweight. If anything, let that man get his beef up. You feel me?
Or fight Kid Austin, Edwin De Los Santos, any of the three niggas that's in your division right now. You can't fight Zepeda because Zepeda. I got it wrote down right here. Hold on.
Yeah, so yeah, you got
one. All right, Zepeda's number one in Tank's division for his belt for the WBA championship. All right, this is number one.
Right.
Zepeda. Number 2, Floyd Schofield. Number 3, Edwin De Los Santos. Number 4, Andy Cruz. He don't deserve no shot. He only got like 5 fights. But the other three niggas, all
hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck.
Yeah.
What bullshit is this?
Andy Cruz is ranked number 4 for the WBA.
Bro, I went crazy about this yesterday. Yes, number 4 with 5 wins.
Boy, that's Eddie slipping WBA
Eddie
that
Hearn,
money.
Nigga. Yep, that's the same thing RC
I would
said.
love to know if he's ranked in any other sanctioning bodies too, because he ain't fought and beaten. What is he's 3 fights?
He was ranked number
right?
4. He's ranked number 4 in WBA. He's ranked number 4 in WBO, and he's ranked number 4 in WBC. Nigga,
he's ranked number 4 and 3 out of the 4 sanctioning bodies.
Nigga, and it's insane. I was looking at some of the names, bro. It's kind of crazy, bro. You like that's what I said when I seen Andy Cruz on there. I said, how is he ranked number 4 with 5 wins?
Well, you know what? Fuck that. Make the Keyshawn Andy Cruz fight, bro. Fuck
if he's ranked number 4, hey, that's what I think. That's what I'm saying. They got a nigga ranked this high with 5 wins.
Make the Keyshawn Andy Cruz fight. So that means, but you're not looking at the WBO.
Keyshawn's number 3 for the WBO, and he's number 3 for the he's number 2 for the IBF. Like, but he ain't on the WBC or the WBA one.
Ooh, my things have changed at 35.
It's getting a little crazy. So I'm saying, like, looking at these things right now while we talking, Keyshawn may get a shot sooner than later, bro.
But let me tell you the real reason why. This is even an idea from Tank Davis. It's DMV, right? It's Lamont Roach is from DC.
Yeah.
Tank's from Maryland. You know what I mean? That's
Baltimore, so
the whole DMV, us down here in Virginia, Maryland, everybody it's going to get a buzz in the area.
Funny as hell. Right.
Say that again?
I said DC and Maryland got a funny thing going on too. It's so weird. I got family from DC and family in Baltimore. They get along, but they don't. It's weird as fuck.
Man, this for the whole DMV. Everybody feel the same way kind of about each other. I don't know what it is. It's weird, a rivalry. But no. I'm telling you, it's a rivalry, but it's love at the same time.
Like, bro, listen, it's the same thing with that fucking bongo music shit they be listening to. I don't get it. Like that's
So like if you get locked up and you locked up somewhere outside of the DMV,
I know that DC
niggas are ass. It ain't about if you from Maryland or DC or Virginia. It's the DMV and niggas gonna hold you down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But that's the only real buzz that would be around this fight because of the area. It's not no nationwide like. Because a lot of people still don't know who the fuck Lamont Roach is. He's been the WBA champion with 2 title defenses, and a lot of people still have no. This nigga just fought on Pro Box,
and this
nigga just fought on Pro Box, bro.
But like RC said, Floyd Schofield ain't there yet for Tank. Why ain't he? He said he's fighting for 20 stacks, nigga. I got it on record. 20 bands. What's up?
Listen, if Floyd, if he willing to, you got a nigga fighting on Pro Box, and you got Floyd Schofield who has headline for Golden Boy. That's not even a question.
But let the Tank fans say, "Oh, Floyd ain't there yet. He don't deserve that shot." But Lamont Roach do. You have to make it make sense for me, bro. Like for real. And I think I ain't saying Floyd could win, but Floyd could push Tank to a level we ain't seen before. That's all I want to see is the nigga
Floyd to get knocked the fuck out, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Bro.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he'd win. I'm saying he will push Tank to a level, or at least we'll get to see Tank evolve in front of our eyes. We ain't seen that yet.
Yeah, but Tank would use Floyd's aggressiveness against him.
And counter the fuck out of him the same way he did Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, he's extremely aggressive. His footwork is all over the place. He doesn't have a steady jab.
Ain't got that crazy IQ.
And when he bull rushes in, it's all over the place, man. He's a young Sean Porter. Somebody said that too, and I agree with him. He's a young Sean Porter right now.
Overwhelming because Porter overwhelmed a lot of fighters he wasn't supposed to overwhelm. So you never know.
And man, I know this one. He's still to me too raw. He's got to get settled down and get.
How do you settle down a fighter like that?
Time and experience, you know what I mean? Give him some time, give him some more experience.
Down, nigga. He always was just all over you.
Yeah. But it was strategically all over you.
Fabulous footwork. Fabulous.
Yeah. It was strategically all over you. It wasn't, these just burst and you throwing, man, it was strategic. You know what I mean? It was a method behind the madness when it came to Sean Porter. You know what I mean? Shout out Mark Wynn in the chat. Always good to see my. Hold up, real quick, man, because I got to give my guys some flowers, man. My Australian family from down under Mark Wynn, DJ Damien. Hey, Damien.
Shout out, fellas.
Hey, Damien. From Damien, Australia, man. They've been rocking with the channel for so long, and I'm just appreciative for you guys to embrace the other guys that I've embraced. And to be here, man, thank you. I truly appreciate y'all, man, for sure.
Big facts. Rock with you heavy.
Absolutely. Mark went in the chat. He says, "What does the DMV stand for and mean?" Oh, okay, that's just the area where I'm from, where it's a tri-city type deal, where it's, or state, should I say, where you got Maryland, which is the M, or you got DC, which is the D. Maryland, which is the M, and Virginia, where I'm from, the V. So that's the DMV.
It's weird.
We're kind of bunched up together here, so we just call it the DMV.
Like kind of its own state in itself, bro. It's not like like DC is in Maryland, but it's not considered. It's weird, man.
It's weird. And part of Northern Virginia creeps up into both DC and Maryland.
DC is like Maryland and like Virginia.
Oh, you know what? I think that's probably what it is. It's probably because we all touch each other. Pause.
Like DC and Maryland, they all touch each other.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's just DC, Maryland, and Virginia. It's an area. That's all.
But DC is kind of like its own state. It's weird, man. It's like because the White House sits there, so it's like a sovereign state. It's weird, bro. Like I can't really say. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not taking to like, you know what I mean?
Shout out DJ. He said, "Oh, disrespect, dropping private name." my bad, DJ. I appreciate you, brother. But yeah, man. Anything but this Lamont Roach. And this is my only thing. I don't want to see Tank bring nobody up. I just think he has way too much power. If you bring anybody up, I want to see NUA. Outside of NUA, I don't want to see you fighting no 26 or 30 pounders, bro. I don't want to see it. You got too much power. Tank power to me probably carries right up to 54, bro. And I'm not even exaggerating. He'll tell you higher if you ask him. He's got that kind of power. I don't want to see you fighting nobody light in the ass. I'm just keeping it for real.
Bro, like, and then it comes back to the same point as, bro, why didn't you get the Shakur fight done? Why, nigga? Your trainer said $30 million, and we know, nigga, but the reality is no contract. So how could you say niggas is saying they want $30 million when we know you ain't saying no contract? They keep arguing with these niggas all day on Twitter. They keep saying what you're gonna do to these niggas, but you can't seem to get the fight done. But we get Lamont Roach, nigga. He got a contract. Pitbull got a contract. El Rayo got a contract. But Shakur and Devin, they don't seem to get contracts, nigga. What the fuck is going on, man? Like, I'm about to stop defending your ass
Because he started to look like one of them quacks, nigga, that I like to talk shit on so much, nigga. I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, nigga. You keep calling these niggas out, but you ain't getting the fight made, yo. Just getting under my skin. And that's big facts, T.O. Straight up.
Big old stinking facts.
Big facts.
And that's more big facts from Coco.
Big facts.
Northern Virginia. You absolutely right, baby.
Am I lying, bro? Like, you keep on saying what you gonna do to these niggas, but you can't seem to get the fights made, bro. You just see Devin get blitzed out of the ring. You should have.
I keep forgetting to upload the soundbite, man.
Contract ASAP. Oh, Devin's getting a contract right now, nigga. I'm about to retire this nigga. No, you online talking shit with him though, man. No, nigga, make the fight.
He been said he wanted. If anybody can remember, you Tank calling out Devin. You remember this? He's an email channel. That means they emailed you the belt. I want to fight you next, Devin Haney. Infamous soundbite from Tank Davis. It never happened. And I feel the way you feel, man. Listen, I believe Tank beats them all. I'm a huge Tank Davis fan, but at some point, it's hard to defend you, bro. Right? I hate the fact that Lomachenko did what he did.
We should plan this another time. This nigga's scared.
He got scared and backed out of those negotiations, right? But, you know, that's not Tank Davis' fault. But here you still have a Devin Haney out there right now without a fight. Without a fight. Devin Haney does not have a fight right now. And I don't give a fuck how big he is. If you Tank Davis, at some point, you want to say, hey, man, I'm great. I went up to 40, beat a bigger dude. I'll do it again. I'll do Devin Haney the same way. Why not?
Why not? Nigga, please make it.
Why not?
All right. Well, we get Lamont Roach instead, man. That's all I'm
thinking. Man. Again, that's the buzz. That's not official.
It's gonna be like $80, $90 too. Yup.
That's not official yet, though, Punch. That's not because I think they're gonna really think about that. I think Tank might go without a fight this year if that's the only option on the table, which is not, though.
I agree,
but crazy.
I just read the rank niggas in his ranking. None of them got fights right now. You just don't like, bro. Like, I don't understand why it's so hard. Like, it's like us always like these niggas want this much money. Like, bro, the Shakur fight can get made for $8 to $10 million easily, not 30.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't want to pay the nigga $8 million when you.
Well, Shakur already said he
can put up 40. So you tell me you ain't gonna find no promoter to put up 40. If Shakur get 10, you get 30. You ain't gonna find no promoter to do that.
Shakur already said he'll take 6, bro. He already said that out loud.
So it's like, bro, there's no reason these fights shouldn't get made, man.
No, Shakur just had the hand surgery, so he's out the picture.
Yeah, he's out, but
they got hoes to pay the thing. You know, they got that sold up.
They have a baby, so he want to be there for his woman. I get it. Shout out to the
But like you said, and do you still got the list in front of you?
Yeah.
That WBA list. Name that top 10 for me.
Zepeda at 1, Schofield at 2, De Los Santos at 3, Andy Cruz at 4.
Do you got the rest?
At 5. And Cambosis is at 5.
Who's the last 5?
Who was the last 5?
Yeah. Give me the top 10.
Oh, fucking it goes
you got the rest in front of you?
Hold on, I'm looking it up right now because they only got the top screen.
The De Los Santos, even with the De Los Santos, I think he could prove a point there as well. And shout out Rob, man, who got to get the De Los Santos interview. They shelving that boy for no reason. Extremely talented. We saw what he was able to do against Shakur Stevenson, whether he was hurt or not. He had that boy scared. Nuck if you buck. He was scared. He didn't want to buck. You could have bucked with that good hand, but you chose not to.
Fact.
Right? They both probably gave each other more respect than they deserved, but he respected the shit out of De Los Santos. Take that fight. That's an exciting fight. For sure.
Yeah, BoxRec is only giving me the top 5 niggas in each division. They're not giving me all 10 of them.
Oh, no, you can. Yeah, you would have to just Google the WBC list.
Google the WBC and all the rest. I'm going to Google all of them.
Yeah. Real quick, DJ in the chat, he said, anyway, you been exercising? What? Yeah, anyway. Listen, that's
don't just say beating
a pound for pound fighter who fought at 26. You know what I'm saying?
Where's anyway at 26, so that's 2 weight classes away. He could do it.
Well, he's really, a 22 guy. He did take the fight at 26, really I believe.
Yeah, you really want to keep it real.
Yeah, for real. But shit, I would, again, for him, to want to be great and see somebody like a Tank Davis, why not? That's a fight that's gonna do that's crazy numbers. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at Tank. If you gonna pull a guy up, pull a real guy up. You know what I'm saying? Pull a pound for pounder up. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
That fight ain't gonna happen because Tank ain't going to Japan.
Oh nah, listen, anyway, ain't gonna have no problem coming to the States for no Tank fight.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think he'll come right over for a Tank fight.
That motherfucker come over here, no problem. With the samurai sword and every guy.
If America gonna miss that fucking fight at 4 a.m, nigga, ain't no, he's not coming to Japan.
Yeah, absolutely. Mark went in the chat. He say, why the WBA don't order a mandatory for Tank? I'm sure they're about to. He really just got the belt when Devin released the belts, which was he vacated that. What was that early? Like end of last year, early this year.
It was like early this year.
So no, they really don't have to.
He fought Regis, right before he fought Regis. So he fought Regis at the end of last year. So yeah, Tank been the champ since about probably like what, February.
Yeah, so that mandatory won't come until next year. You know what I mean? Somewhere around there. Normally it's a year and some change after you actually, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
plus he ended it already. He's good. Against Martin.
But listen, Tank don't care about no damn mandatories.
No, he don't.
You know what I mean? And by even naming Lamont Roach, and I don't even know if y'all saw this, but when he was tweeting and beefing with Edgar Berlanga, he told Richardson Hitchens he can fight now. He can fight him now.
Yeah, why are you turning on this man like that? That's a good fight too. I like it.
You like that fight?
Listen,
boy,
I need to see Richardson tested.
Against Tank though? Ooh.
Yeah. Get in there with me. Tell me what you mean. Bro, listen, I liked it the times when, like, no, listen, when Tank fought niggas like Santa Cruz and Barrios, I'm like, all right, they go on the right path with Tank's competition. Then they just start getting real watered down, Tio. Like, I need to see you in there with a real name. Ryan Garcia don't count. That was a fame fight. That was a popularity fight. If that would have been for Undisputed, that would have did 2 million bags. Easy.
Man, did you see Richardson Hitchens' last fight? Who that nigga he fought
he ran the whole time. Dude hit hard. He didn't want to get knocked the fuck out.
That boy don't want to see no part of Tank, man.
That ever cost Corey Stevenson boring again, nigga.
Don't get him the lottery ticket, man. Tank is the lottery ticket. Give the lottery ticket to somebody who halfway somewhere is deserving of this shit, bro, that we kind of want to see. Because listen, to be honest, for me, outside of Loma, Devin, Shakur, or Tank going to 140 and picking one of those champions, I don't want to really see it, bro. And maybe I'm tripping, but I'm sick of them being able to hang his resume over his head. I fuck with Tank so much that I'm tired of defending them, and I'm tired of people holding his resume over his head, bro. And it's hard for me not to agree with people.
Facts. Same here, bro.
We have yet to see Tank Davis fight who we all believe is the best in the division. Like right now at 35, who's the best in the division? That's a name. Shakur Stevenson. That's the fight we want to see. Who's the best at 40 or one of the best? Devin Haney.
Devin Haney, nigga.
Devin Haney. Matter of fact, or T.O. Matter of any champion, I'm cool with at 40.
Yeah.
I would have been cool with him fighting Ryo at 40. But don't bypass all of this shit and then talk about the idea of a fucking Lamont Roach. What? Nigga, what? I don't want to see you fight no little dude.
Yeah, I don't want to see that shit either, bro. I agree, man.
Absolutely. Shout out Coco in the chat. She said, you going to Keyshawn fight at the Scopes here? Absolutely. You should come out, Coco. You should come out. I should be getting my credentials, even though I'm going to be halfway working. I'm going to be halfway playing, but I'm going to be halfway working at the fight. But I have time to, you know what I mean, rap. We could rap a taste, man. If you're going, let me know. You know what I'm saying? I'm on Facebook. You can go to Facebook. Heavy Bag Boxing TV too. Everybody who sends me a friend request on Facebook, I always accept. So get with me for sure. Mark went in the chat. He said, I like Tank as a fighter, but I'm getting sick of these bullshit fights he picks. Shaking my head. Facts, man. That's all I'm saying, Mark. And I feel bad because I've supported Tank and I've defended. I've been one of them clowns in the comment sections defending Tank over the last several years. You feel me? So I've drawn a line in the sand, bro. If you're not fighting the best, if you Tank Davis, I don't give a fuck. And I'm gonna call it what it is. You're gonna get this criticism. That's why I'm at with it. But I still pick Tank to beat them all, in my opinion.
Yeah, man. We just want to see Tank. No, we just want to see him be as great as we know he could be in the ring, bro. And the only superior competition is going to do that, man. That's all we want to see.
That's it. That's all. Just fight one. I ain't saying you got to fight everybody. Just fight one, nigga.
Just one of them, bro.
One.
That's good enough.
And then when you think about it, listen, you got Tio who fought Loma, Devin who fought Loma, Devin who fought Ryan, when these were supposed to be those guys at 35. These guys have mixed it up, bro. They mixed it up. And the only one you fought was the low-hanging fruit, which was Ryan Garcia, who had never been a world champion, who had even never fought for a real title. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Come on, man. Real rap, man. That's that bullshit. That's that pure bullshit.
Bullshit is this.
But I definitely, the Lamont Roach shit. Now, you got some people who just don't care. Oh, I just want to see Tank fight this year. I'm cool with it because he going to sell out anyway, especially in the DMV. If he fights Lamont Roach, whether it's in DC or Baltimore, more than likely they will probably have that in New York, maybe. It's a sellout. You know what I mean? He's going to sell out. It's going to be big for the area. Pay-per-views probably might not do crazy numbers, of course, but he's going to sell out and he's going to bring out some people. But to just be fighting niggas just to be, I guess for me, man, at 29, about to be 30 years old, at what point is legacy going to come into play for Tank Davis, right? For your fans who want to see you mentioned with the greats, who want to see your name, in the history books for winning this title, becoming unified, maybe even undisputed. What about them niggas? You know what I mean? What about legacy? Let me ask you this, Tank. Punch, if Tank career ended right now, is he a Hall of Famer?
Hell no. He rich as fuck, but he ain't no Hall of Famer.
And listen, the sad part is I gotta agree with you.
That's what I constantly be cooking RC on. They be trying to talk shit on Crawford, like, bro, there's no comparison, right? Legacy-wise, zero comparison, bro. You can't even, I don't know why y'all do that. Like, popularity do not matter. In the end, it don't matter, right?
It don't.
It don't.
Now, if you'd have went on and knocked off T.O., knocked off Devin, knocked off Loma.
Now the conversation is way different.
Yeah, it ain't a conversation then.
I can't even argue with you. Tank is legacy solidified.
Exactly.
The biggest name you got is Ryan Garcia and Leo Santa Cruz. That's it.
These were basically nemesis, and you have yet to fight a real nemesis. Names that's been attached to your name for several years. Hell no, we can't. Nah, man. Hell no, man. Mark Wynn in the chat, he said Tank and Paro? Pyro IBF, so already a rehydration clause on it. Yeah, true that. IBF a 10-pound rehydration clause on it that Tank loves. Yeah, no doubt. And listen, I'm not mad. I'm one of the people. I'm not mad about the rehydration thing for Tank Davis. Y'all got to understand, man. Tank is 5'5", bro. Your daughters are probably taller than Tank, right? And he's already given up so many, even in his own 135 division, he's already given up so many advantages every single fight with the height and the reach. So, to be fighting much bigger motherfuckers that also have the height and the reach, that's a lot of disadvantages to come over. But what I'm saying for Tank now is, I don't give a fuck. Push yourself to be great. Manny Pacquiao's 5'5". I don't know if y'all ever seen them stand right beside each other, but I have, and they eye to eye. You know what I mean? Manny might got him by 3 centimeters. You know what I mean? He was able to go on and do big things. And listen, we seen him fight a much, even though he fought Barrios at 140, Barrios was huge. Go back and watch that Tank Davis versus Barrios fight.
They get way too big. I think that's what
that motherfucker was big.
Because Barrios was big as hell.
He was so big that Tank after the fight said, "Man, I ain't fucking with 40. I ain't comfortable at 40 no more." But that's what you do if you want to be great. And see, that's the thing, man. Tank don't greatness and what did nigga say? Floyd say, legacy don't feed your kids. And I think that's the mentality that Tank got. And he just like, fuck it.
All right. I finally got the list.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
It's Williams Zepeda.
All right, so start from the top, from number 1 all the way to 10.
All right, from the top. Williams Zepeda. Number 2, Floyd Schofield. Chan Thonson at number 3 from Canada. Edwin De Los Santos at number 4. Andy Cruz at number 5. Fredramil Macayo at number 6. Gary Coley at number 7. Zaire at Brulé.
They got Coley at number 7?
Yep, at number 8. Frank Martin at number 9. Giovanni Cabrera at 10. Miguel Maquino at 11. Gabriel Flores Jr. at 12. Nicholas Walters at 13. And Lucas Brody.
That's that UK boy. Okay, so that's the top 15. Yeah, man. Give me somebody top 5. I ain't hear Lamont. I ain't hear what number De Los Santos at?
4. Chael Johnson then hopped him in the last day or two.
And that's the WBA, right?
Yeah, that's WBA, and he's fighting out of Canada. He's a Canadian guy.
Man, none of them niggas got no fights, man. De Los Santos.
No, none of them.
Well, Zepeda got a fight. That's Shakur fight coming next. Who's number 2?
Floyd, Thornton, De Los Santos.
Who number 2? Say that number 2 again.
Floyd, number 2 is Floyd Schofield.
Schofield, okay.
Kid Austin.
So Keyshawn not ranked in the WBA.
Keyshawn ain't ranked in the WBO.
Okay.
He is, right. And I can tell you which one he ranked in. Hold on.
I know he's ranked WBO. Last time I checked, though, he was number 8 in the WBO. Oh. I think he was ranked in the IBF too.
Yeah, he's up to number 4 in the WBO now, bro.
Oh, can you give me that top 10? They showing the top 10?
Yeah, hold on. But they stuck on the 135 pounders.
Yeah, damn, for Tank Davis, man. Give me somebody in that top 5, bro.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, give me somebody in that top 5, bro. Don't pull up no little Lamont Roach, man.
Only person
don't do it.
I don't know is that Thon dude, the dude from Canada. I don't know much about him, but everybody else, yeah, they all good fights.
Fight on that nigga. Fight on that nigga, man. I don't.
WBO top 10.
I don't love my Roach. I don't want to see him neither. Give me somebody top 5.
Yeah, top 5 is what we deserve, bro.
And shout out Robert Garcia, man, for putting the truth out there. They say he did actually try to fight Rayo, but they said something about 35. The offer had 35 in it. And they said, Robert Garcia said, Rayo's a champion at 140. He trying to pull, trying to pull Rayo back down. Go be great, Tank. Go be great.
Tank is trying to drag everybody down to 35 to fight him. He's not trying to come up.
Go be great, man. Go up there and fuck with a few. Listen, do you believe Tank can be successful at 40?
I do. He showed us.
Absolutely. I might have to put that poll up on the channel too, because a lot of people gonna feel the same way. Yeah. Tank can be successful at 40.
That nigga had the grit and the will to get through a 140 pound, a 140 pound opponent, and he looked good doing it too. I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out Mark Wynn in the chat. He's Pitbull. No, Pitbull's 5'4", bro. He's shorter than Tank. That's the only dude I ever seen Tank fight that was shorter than him. Yeah, I'm giving him the pink eye. Fuck him. Hell, yeah. And man, I get him. I feel like I'm getting emotional about it, Punch, man. But I'm just tired of hearing the same old. Anytime you bring up Tank Davis' name, the detractors, they always gonna bring up the resume. And how can you argue with that? If you're a fan of the sport, a fan of boxing, how can you argue with that? Because at the end, that's what niggas gonna talk about. Niggas, we're not gonna talk about how much money you made.
Bro,
bro,
and they always gonna say. That's what I say. It don't matter how popular you are. It matters about your legacy. And niggas are gonna constantly throw that in your face. Nigga, you ain't fighting nobody. I don't give a fuck how much money you made. Like, listen, Floyd made all the money, but Floyd fought everybody.
Everybody.
Nigga, so you can't really say nothing about him, nigga, at all, bro. Like,
when
you can't throw Tank in the same boat. You can't. You cannot, because he fights nobody. Yeah, you're making mad money. But like I told you, the problem with Gervonta is, what is it? Nigga, he beat up on Mexicans his whole career, so they'll pay anything to watch him lose. And his fan base will pay him to watch him knock out anybody. They don't care who the opponent is. They just want to watch Tank knock him out. That's all they care about, nigga. So until his fans stop paying for this shit, nigga, people he could fight whoever he wants because it's gonna sell. Period. Same boat. Like, you know what I mean?
And listen, for Tank Davis, I'm not mad at that. I ain't mad at that because this is the route you want to take. I'm mad at the situation as a fan. Because listen, when you go to your people crib or you go to the cookout or barbecue or you at work in the office and that conversation come up and you get to talking about old times and shit, the Ali era and, you know, the Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson era, the Roy Jones era, the discussion is never about how much money them niggas was making. It was about them fighting everybody and how great those fights were. And man, it's not going to be the same about Tank Davis. You know what niggas gonna say? Man, Tank was a monster, boy. He knocked niggas out, but he ain't never fight nobody. He ain't never unify. He ain't go for undisputed. He never touched 3 of them. He damn sure ain't touched 4 of them.
Yeah, Andy Cruz is on the WBO list too. How the fuck?
All right, you got that top 10?
Yeah, I got it. You ready?
Go ahead.
All right, William Zepeda, Angel Friero, Raymond Moratella, Keyshawn Davis, Miguel Modelo, Zaire Abdulaev.
Hold up, so they got Keyshawn at number 4.
Keyshawn's at number 4.
Okay.
Zaire Abdulaev.
Okay.
Edwin De Los Santos.
He's at 6.
Yasuda.
Yasuda, yeah.
Jose Matias Romero. Mark Chamberlain. Nair Albright.
Nair.
Yeah, Nair. That's Nair.
What they got? Where they got Nair at?
He had 14.
Okay, you doing top 15. And who the last one?
Sharif Koye.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they got
at least Keyshawn knocked 2 of them niggas off. Man, Keyshawn's at 4. Who's at number 2?
Number 2 is Angel Ferrero.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who's at 3?
3 is Raymond Moratella.
So that's the fight I was talking about. That's the one that they just might throw Keyshawn. And Moratella just fought. Who the hell did he just fight, bro? He just fought like maybe last month, if that.
So
but that's the fight.
But Keyshawn is already in position to get a shot. For real.
Yeah.
Out the pictures, you know what I mean? So it's either it come down Ferreira, Moratella, or Keyshawn.
But Moratella don't
because Dennis Berriak is the champ. So
but don't Moratella got one of them titles though? I'm not tripping.
It don't say he got one.
But that's for the WBO.
This is for the WBO.
Look at the IBF and the WB, the IBF and the WBC.
All right, hold on.
Can you see those?
I'm gonna say, a lot of people don't like fighting in the IBF because the IBF got that rehydration clause in it. So a lot of niggas don't like fucking with that. That's like.
I gotta bring this troublemaker onto the scene, man. Shout out my insider, man. Here he come.
You knew that.
Let's bring him on in here.
Y'all just did wrong. Y'all just did wrong.
Hold on, man. Hold on, real quick. RC, real quick. The one you hate to love. RC out of Vegas, the Vegas Sauce. What up, RC?
Man, what's going on? Man, you could have kind of saved you a show because me and Punch just helped you out tonight, really.
What happened?
I told Punch, we are looking for somebody currently for Tank to fight. That's available. All these names y'all saying sounds good. I know you're going down the list. That's beautiful. But these dudes is not available for December 14th.
You mean to tell me Devin Haney ain't available?
And who?
Devin Haney.
Bruh, Devin Haney can't even make 140, sir.
Devin ain't got no fight, though. We don't care. Fight him at a catch weight.
Devin can't make 140. Devin don't even have a trainer, sir.
Hey, yo,
I don't want to hear that shit, RC.
I'm not there the rep fellas, but Keyshawn is number 2 in the IBF, bro.
Oh, my boy climbing, boy. He climbing.
On,
you can't.
Y'all gotta chill out,
dude, my nigga.
Y'all say Devin Haney, bro? For real?
Devin
Haney just come off alone.
I'm saying these names because Tank at some point got to fight somebody where we're going to say, all right, Tank finally then fought somebody.
Bro,
that's all we want, bro.
He's fighting someone.
Who?
He's fighting Lamar Roach, allegedly.
I hate this nigga, man.
Well, see, shout out to Leonard Ellerby. Shout out to Louis the Coopers and shout out to Al Haney.
Y'all be anticipating Pro Box last month, nigga. What the fuck?
Y'all be anticipating a Tank fight like it ain't no the ball. God damn. Bro, listen to me. And I'm gonna make this deal with you. Because no. I'm gonna make a deal with you. This is what I'm doing. Live.
What's the deal?
Live on air. So it's documented.
Okay.
Tank is such a star, right? Because they said the New York is going to New York, right? If this fight ends up in the DMV, Capital Center, Washington, D.C., Baltimore Arena, Baltimore, Maryland, I will personally fly across country, right, to be in the building with any one of you guys.
Okay.
Watch this. And watch
what
this.
I said it probably won't happen in the DMV. I said it probably happens in New York if he does fight Lamar Roach.
Well, rumor has it's going to be in Barclays. But just saying, if they give him problems in Barclays, and it ends up in the DMV because these two individuals are from the DMV, I would love to soak up the environment because I've never been to the DMV in my life. I would love to soak up the environment and a Tank Davis fight. I heard the DC fight at Capitol Center was epic. It was a movie.
I heard the same thing, brother. I wish I was
there. They say that little 5-foot dude didn't come out till 1 o'clock in the morning and he still was lit.
Rocking. That motherfucker rocking.
So, bro, I don't know if y'all ever I go to fights in Vegas all the time, but 1 o'clock in the morning,
rocking.
I gotta be there. They say the DMV is just something different about the DMV area. Bro, I gotta give me some mambo sauce. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta give me some crabs, as they say in Brooklyn, in Baltimore. What they call it? Crab? What is it? Crab cakes.
Yeah. All that. I got all that in the refrigerator right there. Don't make me go get it.
Bruh, we just gotta do it. We just gotta be in the building.
And Rob, come on, but Lamont Roach though, Rob, come on, Rob.
Watch this. I guarantee you, in the environment, we're not even gonna be thinking about Lamont Roach. You know what it's gonna be about? It's gonna be about the vibe.
Yeah.
We have Tank fight. We don't give a damn heavy who he fights.
I'm over that shit.
Think about it though, bro.
Man.
It's in events.
I'm over
Think
that
about
shit.
this. Think about this. Let me put you in this mindset. Friday night, November 8th, you're going to be in that Norfolk Scope with all the people. It's going to be like a family reunion. Heavy. It's going to be niggas you ain't see since high school. Does it matter who keeps on fighting? Think about it, bro.
Nah. Well, see, now you got to understand, we haven't had anything of this magnitude in Norfolk, Virginia in 30 years since Sweet Pea defended against Buddy McGirt for the IBF champion way back October 1994. So that's different.
But that's a Tank Davis event. You are bringing it. He puts you in that mindset like, we don't get this all the time, so we got to show up. You get what I'm saying? You may be thinking about buying the what they call that? What the women be ordering from overseas. You may be thinking about ordering the Shein or the Temu. You ain't doing that going to a Tank Davis event. You ain't doing that. No, you may not never shine your jewelry up, but guess what? You're gonna be dropping in that jewelry cleaner the night before that Tank Davis event.
I gotta drop it off at the jewelers for that one. I gotta give them $60 to clean that.
And see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I laugh when I hear shows like this. Who he fighting? All that bullshit, and all that. Guess what? It's an event.
Now listen, RC, because I understand what you're saying. I do. But you gotta look at it from let me get you to look at it from a different perspective.
Yes, sir.
You got to look at it from the perspective of when all of this shit is gone, when the glitz and the glamour and all of the fight dates, and of course it was a movie, it was lit and all that. When the dust settles, the legacy of Tank. When I'm in a conversation with you, or when you talking boxing with anybody, and you get to talking about the old days, right? A lot of the times you ain't talking about what the venue was like that night. You ain't talking about that. It was a movie that night. I'm pretty sure it was. Because I know the Rumble in the Jungle was crazy.
If you win, you gonna talk about it.
Yeah, but you got to understand, out of all the boxing fans, that might be 3% of the people that was actually there.
Right.
You understand?
Less than that, probably.
Yeah, less than that. And the rest of us is gonna go off. Who the fuck was you fighting?
You're right, bro. You're right.
When the dust settles, it becomes about resume and legacy.
But you got to think about this, bro. And it's not to cut you off. You got to think about this.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you cut them out. Go ahead.
I apologize, but I want you to do this because I'm gonna let you finish your thought. But I want to put this on your mind as you finish your thought. Look how the boxing landscape has changed. You've seen a fighter busted for a steroid and was celebrated. You seen a YouTuber about to be in the AT&T Stadium. He's going after the Guinness Book of World Records. Who currently owns it is Canelo in that same stadium with 76,000. This dude is going to break that with Mike Tyson for not even a real fight. This is the landscape of your sport, sir. Everything's about to change. Embrace it, punching heavy.
I stand against that bullshit.
One thing's never gonna change is the legacy.
Right.
Again, 10, 15, 20 years from now, when niggas still bringing up Ali and how great he was and who he fought and how that was such a great fight, if Tank don't never fight nobody, when his name come up, that's not
having that conversation.
That's not the conversation. That's all I'm saying. And I think I'm so much
money, but he ain't fighting nobody.
And I'm such a Tank fan that I don't want that for him.
Nigga. At all. RC, we're not haters, bro. We just want to see the best. We just want to see the best version of Tank, bro. We can't get mad at us for that.
But it's the problem, bro. This is the problem y'all got. The man making $30 million a fight. So I don't even think he even worrying about it at this point. If you're gonna give me $30 million to fight Lomachenko, or you gonna give me $30 million to fight Lamont Roach? Does it matter?
I mean, clearly it don't matter to him because he's picking these niggas.
So bro.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
That is the. I agree with you. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Not like he ever taken a pay cut.
Big problem.
And you can say the same thing about Canelo. The numbers came back for Canelo. Canelo walking out with 55 million. 55 million for one night. And look who he fought. Edward Berlanga.
And it was a wash too.
And guess what? You can't blame the man if if you punished him saying, "Oh, if you fight Edward Berlanga, you only gonna get $10 million, $5 million." Nah, there's no punishment.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not blaming him. I'm not blaming him. You know, listen, I understand probably better than most that, you know, it's about the money for Tank.
Right.
All I'm saying is, damn, man, is the legacy ever gonna come into play? Because if it doesn't, then you can't go down as a great.
That's true.
That's why it'd be so hard to hold debates with me when we compare him to Bud. You can't. You ain't got no legacy yet.
Oh no, you can't compare him to Bud.
Here is a guy. Hold up, real quick. Here is a guy in Tank Davis that had all the tools, man.
To be number one
pound for
pound.
Power, had the goddamn IQ to match it, and I'm picking him to beat them all. And he never fights them.
Now, can I? I'm sorry. Go ahead and finish. I'm
finished. Go ahead, RC. I'm finished.
Can I add this heavy and punch?
Yeah.
Are we kind of premature because the young man just 29 years old, bro?
Well, I can only take somebody.
Just me, 29.
I can only take somebody at face value. The last big interview Tank Davis did, which was either late last year, I believe it was, or early this year, he said, "I'm a fighter. He ain't planning on being in the sport too much longer."
But he said he got sick. But even the tweet he sent to Shakur, he was like, "Bro, I got you. I got 6 or 7 fight deal. Relax."
Don't nobody want no goddamn Lamont Roach on this 6-7. Now, if he got a 6-fight deal, it's only 5 left. Because Frank Martin, according to a lot of sources, Frank Martin was a part of this deal. And a lot of people argued that.
Well, honestly, Lamont Roach wasn't part of the deal. A part of the deal was Lomachenko.
Yeah, but it's some more motherfuckers out here that's a part of that deal. Skip Loma and go to the next nigga that's on the deal. You can't tell me everybody that's on this deal is unavailable.
Let me ask you a question.
Like
what if Shakur? What if Shakur is? De Los Santos is not on that deal, Punch. You know that.
Should be.
What if Shakur is after Lomachenko on the deal?
I'm cool with that.
Okay, Shakur busy. Shakur got a signed fight in February.
Well, yeah, that's why we ain't been mentioning Shakur. We know he sold up and he got to pay the next.
Okay, so if you say skip to the next person on the deal, that's Shakur. Who's after Shakur? We don't know.
Okay, now then, being that we don't know, give me somebody top 5 in the 35.
Okay,
let me look at no fucking Lamont Roach.
Well, wait, bro. The man only fighting champions, bro. Come on, huh? He fight champions. What? Lamont Roach is a champion. You can't say he not.
What was Tank Davis' last fight?
Against a champion.
That wasn't no champion.
Frank Martin ain't no fucking champ. Come on now.
Oh, you're right. You got me.
Or Ryan Garcia.
Hold up. Ryan was a regular champ. Ryan was a regular champ.
Come on,
RC. You know what we talking about.
Come on, RC.
All right.
Come on, baby.
This is what I'm saying.
Hold on, RC. Let me give you your favorite drop.
Hey, bro. Come on now, dog.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Bro, you got me arguing a person that's an attraction. Dog, we can't do legacy right now. He's too young. He's too young.
Nigga, 29 ain't young. 22 is.
29 is young.
He running out of time. We need to see these fights now.
What you mean running out of time? The man got
30. We gonna see him when he's 35, RC.
The man got 6-7 years, bro.
Oh, like y'all call Crawford, nigga. What do you want? We need to see these fights now, bro.
The man got 6-7 years, bro. He got time.
I don't think he's gonna be fighting that long.
Devin at 36, we gonna be like, why? Nigga, you old as fuck now.
Bro, sometimes the boxing business work like that.
Shout out Mark Wynn in the chat. He said, yeah, but Canelo already done all the hard fights. He been undisputed, RC. Yeah. Facts. That's big facts about Canelo.
Bro, this is what we got to do for Tank. And I'm just helping y'all out. This is what we got to do for Tank. We need to enjoy the environments of Tank Davis, bro. He's bringing Benavidez with him.
Man,
he's bringing a hell of an undercard. No, you just got to enjoy the theatrics.
Hold on, RC.
You're going to see a thrilling vanilla every fight.
Sports in the building. What is RC up here talking about? Enjoy the festivities, man. We want Tank to fight somebody. Because I can't go to all these goddamn Tank fights. And a lot of people can't.
What up, Slick?
What about the niggas that can't go to the fight, Tank, RC?
They going to enjoy the knockout. That's all I can tell you. Not like Devin, like Devin knocking nobody out.
Damn sure lame.
Not like Shakur knocking nobody out. All these people you want to see a fight. Not like Lomachenko knocking nobody out. You want to see a fight him.
Listen, I'm picking Tank to beat them all. But all I'm saying is give us the fights against the very best. That's all.
That's not even the very best I mentioned.
Hold up, I got clear that up.
Ain't fight nobody nowhere near the best.
After knocking out my favorite person to roast, Bumbosis. So Loma technically is knocking niggas out right now.
Oh yeah, he is coming off a knockout.
He is coming off a knockout. That is true.
Yeah, he is coming off a knockout. But no, that's all I'm saying. I just want to see I want to see the pattern change for Tank, where you're fighting somebody that you're gonna get a ton of credit for. Nobody's giving them credit for these opponents, bro. Nobody's really giving them. The only people that's giving Tank credit for these opponents is the Tank nut huggers.
Tank
and I fuck with Tank, but I'm not a nut hugger. I'm gonna keep it funky. I'm not giving
Tankaholics, nigga. Them niggas is they happy to see you.
Bro, we enjoy the festivities. We enjoy the theatrics. We enjoy the vibe, brother.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I enjoy that shit too.
And guess what? Guess how Tank rewards us Tankaholics? By a knockout. And he gets to the top of the turnbuckle and he does a backflip. Let me tell y'all something if y'all never been in that arena. If y'all ain't never been in an arena when that little 5-foot dude do that backflip. Let me tell you something. There's something to tell your grandkids about. I'm telling you.
Hey, listen to this. Listen to this.
I'm excited, like super excited for a Tank fight since he fought Santa Cruz, bro. Everybody else I knew he was gonna beat, bro.
Punch. Let me tell you something. The next Tank fight.
I wasn't excited for his last. I wasn't even excited for Garcia. I'm like, he gonna beat this nigga too. When he dropped in the second round.
You know what, Punch? I agree with you, bro. That was the last Tank fight where I was like, I ain't Tank about to fight somebody, even though I know he about to fuck little Leo up. I'm excited.
I was excited for that fight, super excited. Like, okay, this is a real.
Let me help you out.
About to watch Santa Cruz and show that he's the truth. And then the opponents got watered down as fuck. RC, you know they did, bro.
Punch. Let me help you out. I'm gonna do you this favor. When next fight if you're not available in December, I know that's around Christmas time, the kids and stuff. I understand, but the next Tank fight, 2025, make it your business to a 10-1, so you can understand the feeling I'm trying to give you. Man, shit, sell out. Piece of Frankie Beverly. It's this feeling I'm trying to give you, brother. Happy feelings in the air. Just gotta be there, Punch.
I got Mark
Change your life,
man. What up, Mark Dash TV? Appreciate the love, my brethren. Man, I'm with you, man, because when I do get a chance to let my hair down and go to the fights, I want to enjoy them. I definitely wouldn't mind going to the next Tank fight. But man, we just looking at it from our different eyes, man.
Yeah, you're looking at it from a real boxing fan. I'm looking at it from a casual. I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah, that's all. That's all.
All it is.
You know, I fought with Tank so heavy that 20 years from now, when his name mentioned, I want people to be like, man, that nigga was the truth. Like
Man,
he
like,
really
RC,
was
like, you
the
don't
one.
understand how hard we be arguing with niggas, bro. And everything, and you know, the one thing they always throw in our face, the nigga resume, bro. Can't argue that shit.
When you go to that tank fight, Punch.
Like, that
This is
shit
what
is
I need you to
annoying.
do, Punch. This is what I need you to do. When you go to that tank fight, I want you to hit record on your phone, and I want you to see when they see that video, and they be like, "Man, why your phone was shaking?" That was my hand because it was like a earthquake in there. That's what you show them.
Slick 50 in the chat, he say has to come to a head, but the fans ain't gonna care if it's Lamont Roach. But I wish it wasn't. Man, me too, brother. I feel you on that. That's the fact, man. Tank has transcended his position in the sport so much so, like a Canelo Alvarez, that it doesn't matter who he fights.
Don't matter.
You know what I mean? They gonna ride for Tank, man. And I'm not mad at him because
I get it.
that is in itself something that's extremely hard to do, to create this undying loyalty fan base that's gonna make you rich, and he's been able to accomplish that, and that's a feat within itself. You know, that's it. But as far as a hardcore fan, you want to see better.
And tell his trainer to stop saying black fighters don't sell. That's cap. Stop saying that shit. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad.
Yeah,
no,
man.
No, nigga. I don't got smacked on your hand.
And it's
like
unfortunate though, because it's
like you're a
unfortunate
fighter,
because
the most popular fighter in the sport. You're saying black fighters don't sell. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? This is delusional.
But on some real shit, there's some truth to it. There's a little bit of truth to it.
That's the truth.
I'm not now. We did just see
Anthony Joshua sales. He just fought in front of 96,000. Do I got to keep
that nigga's now? He talking about an American black fighters.
Like,
but we debunked that a little bit because you had Spencer Crawford who did
Stop. July 29th, 2023. I was in the building. The T-Mobile Arena was not sold out, sir.
Yeah,
they had at least 3,000 seats.
It was a travesty. Not didn't do a million, but it did 800,000.
But they still did over 700,000 pay-per-views.
We talking about selling. We're talking about selling. The gate came very short, sir. No, we're not going to do that to tell.
The pay-per-view always outweighs the gate.
Nah, y'all go with the pay-per-view. Nah, come on.
I'm just saying now, true or false, RC, does the pay-per-view outweigh the gate?
Yeah.
Like a motherfucker.
Of course.
The only time that's not true is with Canelo.
The Canelo's gates is always big. Always.
Yeah,
his gates retarded.
Yeah, but a lot of the times the gate might be, let's just say it's a $15 million gate Canelo fight. Nigga, he gonna, if he do 500,000 pay-per-views, that's more than 15 million.
Way more.
Yeah, but he did 750 with Edward Belong.
Yeah. I mean, well, was that the final number?
Oh, yeah,
because I heard several numbers. I don't know. I never know which one's true.
But I won't be surprised.
And to be honest with y'all, it's not really true until 60 days after the fight. So everybody's kind of like,
man, that 750 ain't real because the 750 came out and your boy, what's your boy that's always
Dan Raphael?
Yeah, he said that was a lie.
That might be true. That might be true.
Yeah, Dan Raphael said the 750 was a lie.
Like, that's a lie. I was surprised when they said
and I believe that nigga.
Yeah, hold up. I stay in Vegas. You can't give Dan Raphael that I believe him. Nah, hold up.
Well, I'm just saying. Now, I ain't gonna say I believe him on everything. Yeah, but on the pay-per-view numbers, he's always seems to be the nigga closest that the promoters agree with.
He the only one that really patiently waits to give you the real number.
Yeah,
that's what Dan Raphael does. He don't jump out the window like a lot of promoters, like a lot of people do.
But to go back to black fighters don't sell, we just saw two guys do over 700. Now they might not have sold out their arena, you know what I'm saying? But worldwide, they did great.
Early Terrence ain't do no 700. They did 650.
I thought they did over 700. You sure?
No, I'm positive. You can Google that. Somebody can Google. I can't Google right now. I'm on my phone.
Well, let me
but
Google
650, bro.
650 came in.
It was decent. I ain't gonna say it was bad, but it was decent. But nah, dog. Nah.
Oh no, 650. That was both the most either of them niggas sold. So that was
That's true. Good. Yeah, that's true. Point. I ain't gonna lie.
The fight reportedly sold 700.
Yeah, 700,000.
That's what Google's saying.
Okay. Well, I mean, I know
that's
when
still
the
good because remember,
that's real good.
Arrow's biggest was what 300 and Bud
generated
was 150, so,
generated over 59 million in revenue. Each fighter reportedly earned 25 million.
Well, I was, like I say, I don't.
Dudes that did a great job. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was.
This era of pay-per-view, 700. That's awesome.
But like I said, what really made me
would have been 2 million.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Like I said, that was good. But as far as when you talk about a person that sells, I'm talking about like sold out arena and them numbers for pay-per-view. It's working like a combination.
All the fights were Floyd Mayweather fought a black fighter. Do you know what he did when he fought Zab Judah and Shane Mosley? You know what them fights sold?
Dog, I wouldn't even follow in boxing then, bro. I'll be honest with you.
Numbers, bro. That's what I'm saying. Where did the black fighters that don't sell start? When did that start?
I don't know. Coco in the chat. Coco say I was at that fight too. It was packed.
Yeah, it was sold out.
The arena was sold out.
No, it wasn't sold out, love.
Coco,
I'm sorry.
It wasn't your ass.
Oh, hell no, baby. I can promise you that. I can promise you it wasn't sold out.
It was a black curtain in there somewhere.
It wasn't no black curtain.
So it wasn't no section that wasn't.
It wasn't sectioned off. It was just empty seats around the stadium. It was reportedly like 2,000, between 2,000 and 3,000, somewhere that fell in between there.
So sort of like the Virgil fight I just went to.
Well, nah, that was curtain off.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't curtain off. It was just empty seats everywhere. At least I didn't see the curtain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! I didn't see the curtain. I just saw the empty seats and shit. Now it was packed down low, but up top, it was plenty empty seats.
Yeah, I don't even think they sold the seats at the top.
Because if that venue do 8,000, it was probably about 4,000 or 5,000 people in there.
Right.
Yeah.
To watch Virgil lose, nigga, because he ain't win that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, bro, what really made me call in was the going for greatness. And Manny Pacquiao, he went for greatness and he shorter than Tank. Oh no,
he's as short.
He fought everybody too, bro.
Yeah,
you can't even compare resumes, dog.
I'm just saying though, RC, is there something wrong with Tank putting on 5 pounds and trying to be great at 40?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Let me ask you this question. Yeah. When the man last scheduled reign was 131, you sure about that?
Bro, I mean, it's not like Fat Tank ain't still in there. He just been in great shape lately. Fat Tank is in there. Tank that has missed weight in the past is still in there. He just been in great shape. He can be in great shape with 5 more pounds.
Let me ask you this. We're going to compare Pacquiao and Tank Davis, right? So Pacquiao went up as high as 147, around the same height, right?
Yeah, hold on real quick. Adam Hurley, I see you and I'm going to get to you, bro. Go ahead and RC.
Okay, they around the same height. Right? And you're questioning, since Pacquiao was able to do it, why can't Tank do it? Because I got to answer why.
I'm questioning that Pacquiao was brave enough to do it. Why Tank ain't brave enough to do it?
Oh, I got an answer for that.
Please, mic check.
You ready? You ready for this? I wish I could get a drum roll. I don't know. You ready for this?
Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfect.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's called performance enhancing drugs.
Oh, yeah, hey,
that's why.
I feel you. I can't even rebuttal that because he very well could have been on the juice. But
why you think Mayweather ain't never won the fight?
Yeah, that's the fact. They keep talking about Mayweather waited him out. He had a good reason to, and I ain't mad at him for that.
So that's the reason between Tank and Pacquiao not doing the exact same thing. Shout out to Tank for not juicing.
Great point. I ain't mad at that. Shout out Slick in the chat. He said the pay-per-view is supposed to be the extras or the filler for those who did not attend. If you sell out the arena, that's the recoup money for the production, no doubt. Yeah. That's definitely to recoup money, and you hope to make a couple dollars too off the venue. But the real bag is the pay-per-view,
right?
For sure.
It's just the bad part about the pay-per-view is you got to wait till that money come through.
Come on up here, Coco. Come argue with this nigga, Coco.
Please do. Please do.
Coco said, it was. I got proof. Okay. No black curtain. She rolling her neck.
Oh, I didn't say it was a black curtain. No, it wasn't a black
curtain. She rolling her neck on you, RC.
Hey, bro. Say, love. If I tell you what I do and where I be at, you don't really know.
So this is RC, my Vegas insider. He's privy to a lot of these fights, but she said she was there too. So it's her word versus yours.
I understand.
Real quick, my guy Adam Hurley joining us again. What up, boy? Make sure you smash that like button. He says, who's calling out Tank though? And besides Shakur, who should he fight? Listen, for me, anybody top 5 at 35, don't bring up Lamont Roach. I don't want to see Tank bringing up no featherweights.
And everybody,
if it's not in your way, I don't want it.
And everybody's calling out Tank. Everybody, nigga, you don't got social media?
Yeah.
Till just called him out last week. Everybody calling him out.
The question should be who
called
out Tank?
Till called him out. Till called him out at the Canelo fight.
I thought T.O. was 140.
Before Bud ran up on his punk ass. Yeah,
wait, I thought he called out Bud at 154.
I think people wash fucking T.O., nigga.
Y'all want some inside information? You want some inside information? I'm gonna give y'all ass some inside information tonight.
Well, come on and drop it. About
Teofimo Lopez. He just called out a 154 pounder and a 134 pounder in the same day, correct?
Yeah.
Fact.
Guess what, y'all? It's breaking news. Breaking news. Teofimo Lopez is the local alcoholic.
Oh.
Okay. Depending on what he's drinking, brown or white, and depending on if he just fell out of the club, being Hakkasan, being Dre's nightclub, or being Live in Fontainebleau, all located on the Las Vegas Boulevard. And there's another one in Cosmopolitan he frequents, the Cosmopolitan Hotel in Vegas. He gets carried out of the club. Okay? It is common knowledge in Las Vegas. Even Devin Haney came out and said he ran in the top-ranked gym, pissed and drunk, calling out people when we're going to fight. Let me tell you something about T.O. Leave T.O. alone.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Leave him alone, man. Let that man have a good time and get drunk. Shit. He still didn't accomplish more than Tank.
So you guys don't tell me, oh, he called out Tank. You lucky he didn't call out Usyk.
One thing, you can say all that shit about Till, but guess what? 2-time lineal champion. He has been the man. Tank ain't never been the man.
Hey, man, I said the same damn thing to Punch when he called out Bud. He talked about, I said, guess what? Bud fight him is the best fighter that Bud ever stepped through the ropes against. I agree with you wholeheartedly, Heavy. Thank you, my brother. You helped my argument. Name me a fighter, Heavy, that Terrence Crawford has fought have more accolades than Teofimo Lopez.
I already said Gamboa.
More accolades than Teo? Nobody. Teo's got a lot of accolades.
But his best opponent is still Gamboa.
We ain't talk about best opponent. We talk about most decorated.
Nobody.
And again,
but listen, a unified 3-belt holder ain't nothing to fart at neither, though.
Y'all niggas is gonna get me started, man. He won't make T.O. look average as fuck.
That's top of the crop. Hey, a unified
Heavy. He won't make T.O. look average as fuck, bro.
Punch. He went to another weight class and beat the man at that weight class, bro.
T.O. look average as fuck.
He went to another weight class and beat Josh Taylor at that weight class. He got another
overrated bum, nigga. You get no points for that.
Guess what? He was undisputed
like
points
an
for
amateur.
that, though. He was undisputed Punch.
Bro, that bullshit ass that man, listen, and lost his first defense.
Guess what?
He lost to Catterall. He lost to Catterall. Got that lucky ass win against Regis. Been trash ever since, bro.
We ain't gonna disrespect. We ain't disrespect Josh Taylor like that.
Disrespecting, nigga. That shit was cap. Nigga, some niggas just be all getting lucky. Nigga. He was George Kambosos, but a real undisputed champion, nigga. That's what he was. Because he lost every fucking defense after that. What did he do after he became undisputed? Lost, and lost again, nigga. Am I wrong?
Bro, no, he didn't. He went to 140 and he beat the man.
Beat him twice. Nigga, and then T.O. cooked it.
Oh, you talking about Josh Taylor? My bad. You talking about
Josh Taylor?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. But it was T.O. though that moved up.
Overrated. That's what you
are. He moved up and he beat the man.
Imagine what a Crawford would have did to him. Nigga, we was talking about that.
Bro.
Taylor versus Crawford.
T.O. is currently.
That nigga.
Watch this punch.
T.O. cooked him.
Watch this punch. T.O. is currently lineal champ at 140.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the man.
He's the man.
Yeah, he's the man. Ain't no arguing that. I give these niggas their credit, man. I don't
why are we even entertaining this? There's a 140 pounder calling out 54 pounder. It's not gonna happen.
Hold up. Y'all just mentioned T.O. calling out Taylor.
I will pay my money so fast for that fight. I will pay my cash. That'll sell. That fight will sell. T.O.'s good at talking shit.
Yeah. If I'm entertaining Bud and Canelo, I can't help but entertain T.O. and Bud.
Yeah. I will pay for that fight if it happens.
I want to see it.
Quick.
Yeah, I want to see that shit.
I want to see it.
Adam Hurley in the chat. T.O. never actually fights anyone he calls out. Well, he was called. Oh, no, because he was calling out Josh Taylor and he was calling out Lomachenko. He fought both of them.
Oh, that's true.
That's true.
You're right.
He fought both of them, and they were lineal champions. He was calling out the very best, just like he's calling out the very best in Bud Crawford. I don't see why that wouldn't happen. I'm just keeping it fun. I'm keeping it real, man.
I'm with you, Heavy. I'm with you 100%, bro. I'm with you.
If Bud looking for money fights, T.O.'s a money fight. That's going to do numbers.
Oh, yeah, he's a money fight. Definitely a money fight. I can't agree with that.
Hey, I'm not mad at it. Mark went in the chat. He says, if Bud fight Bumbosis, he'd be the most accolades.
See how you gonna start that conversation when you say that shit?
That's
correct. You crazy, Mark. Yeah, Bumbosis was a 3-belt unified champ. Oh, and Bumbosis had that franchise belt.
Yep.
Hey, bro, you know what all that tell me, Mark Wynn? Because I know I'm about to piss T.O. and punch off. You know what that tells me, Mark Wynn?
Hold on.
Terrence.
Let me cue the music.
Go ahead, cue the music. Terrence Crawford. He fight nobody. He's fighting.
Damn. See, now, how you going to ask Punch to give T.O. credit for Josh, but you don't want to give Terrence no credit? You can't do that, RC. You see how hypocritical that is?
I'm giving Terrence credit for the bums he fought. He never fought nobody.
Yeah, niggas was saying Errol Spence was number 2, nigga, pound for pound. Some niggas was saying he was number 1. Nigga, Tank ain't never fight nobody on that level.
Inoue is number 1 pound for pound. Stop it. Box of the year is Emmanuel Inoue.
Bring your punk ass from Japan. Stop fighting no name, nigga. You don't even know who Inoue just fight.
Which one Inoue to fight Terrence?
Hold on, y'all. We got to bring him to the stage. None other than the man, the myth, the legend, Slick motherfucking 50. GMT Sports in the building.
Yes, sir, man. What's good, everybody? What's good?
What up, Slick?
Came to make a quick piss stop. Y'all in here clowning, bro. Right before I do my shit.
My brethren.
I gotta stop here before I start mine. Y'all talking crazy,
Nobody's fighting.
Y'all talking crazy.
You can't gaslight me tonight, man. I'm chilling.
Oh my god, bro.
I mean, we talking some real shit too, though, because you gotta give T.O. credit for what he did versus Josh Taylor, right? Fifth, am I on that? We can't be on the island here. You feel the same way?
No,
I'm not on the island. I'm with you, T.O.
Okay, RC. Yeah.
You definitely give him credit for that. You know what I'm saying?
But you give him credit for that Josh Taylor fight.
It was hard. I mean, it wasn't hard to make them fights. You know what I'm saying? It was in-house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to be fair, around that time, you know, Bob was trying to build him.
Yeah.
You know, that was his test. You know what I'm saying? And if you worth building, I'm going to build you. So those was kind of inevitable to happen, but it's about after that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
one thing you can have one thing you can have a legacy, but you could tarnish that motherfucker too. You know.
Do that.
And he making a lot of mistakes for me, bro.
He does. Real quick, in the chat, Adam Hurley said Bud should definitely fight T.O. T.O.'s Canelo's boy now, for sure.
No.
I'm not mad at. Listen, if we're gonna entertain the Bud Canelo fight, we gotta entertain the T.O. Bud fight. Got to.
Yeah.
Okay, now watch this.
What's that?
This was part of what I was going to talk about after the other subject I got on about AJ on the show.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this: it's funny that the tables flip when it's something appeasing that people could see, but then turn around when it was the other way around, it was a fuck no. So my thing is, what's good for the goose, good for the gander. When they were saying Bud fight Canelo, hell no. Do you really want to see him jump up that many weight classes and do X, Y, Z? Like he's not already at 154 now. So it's not as many as what we was talking about before, right? And then now we want to flip it and say, well, T.O. should jump from 140 and go to 154 and fight this boy. It can't be both ways. So just as much you saying, well, we gotta say if T.O. want to fight Bud, then Bud should be able to fight Canelo. And if people don't want Bud to fight Canelo, but I'm saying just the consensus was just last week. Hell no, Bud too small, man. Canelo gonna work that nigga. You don't need to get up there. What he deserve it for? And now T.O., you get what I'm saying? It's in reverse.
I'm looking at it like this. You're gonna have a lot of people who say he shouldn't do it, right? Mm-hmm. But they're not against the fight. Mm-hmm. They still would watch the fight. They would want to see it. That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. If I'm entertaining that fight and saying to myself, yeah, sure, fuck it, let Bud fight him. It's cool. Mm-hmm. I'm saying the same thing about T.O. and Bud. Like both of these fights I would want to see. I would want to see Bud fight Canelo, and I would want to see Bud fight T.O.
Right.
That's all.
Right. And I think I ain't making this up on my own. I'm just saying because like a lot of Canelo fans, because Canelo made that comment, you could fight T.O. and this and the third, right? And I was like, it's funny that his fans don't see the hypocrisy that's coming out of his mouth because he said, what does he gain from fighting Terrence? That he's too small. So how you gonna tell Bud to go fight a small person?
You gonna feed T.O. to the nigga?
You get what I'm saying? That's where they're getting it from. But that's why I was gonna talk about on the show. Like, you just can't have it both ways. Fights are meant to be fights. We touched on this a little bit Saturday, where this is inevitable through boxing history. This is where I kind of get upset when I hear people say Bud can't fight a Canelo. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's happened. This has happened before. This isn't nothing new. You get what I'm saying? But then I just think now people are a little more connected to the boxers. You get what I'm saying?
That's all. Because even if Bud fights Canelo and Canelo does balloon 20 pounds more than Bud the night of the fight, it'll just be Crawford Canelo all over again, but several years later. That's all. He had the same 20 pounds on Floyd, 15, 20 pounds on Floyd that he would have on Crawford, and he lost.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's all.
This is where you have to start, this is what we call the upper echelon. It's like, don't be afraid of that. What we're asking Tank to do is what we would want Bud to do. Challenge the best, bro. We sitting here talking about, okay, Tank 135, why he can't go to 140? All right? So that I don't care if it's just one-way division. You still asking him to leave his comfort zone. You get what I'm saying? And when you got a man willingly to leave his comfort zone, to just want to match wits with he sees as elite fighter, you know what I'm saying? Because iron sharpens iron. The same thing for Tank then. Like you can't say, well, Tank's comfortable with 135 and protect him, and then this guy, it's too much flip-flopping. You know, we should want these guys to all come to some neutral ground, whether it's a catch weight, whether it's whatever the case may be. Now, what I would agree is that I don't agree on the pulling the little man up. If you're being challenged is one thing.
There you go.
If Lamont Roach was like, man, fuck Tank, nigga, I want Tank. Okay, let's get that smoke and see if he really bought it. You see what I'm saying? But when you just pulling people up, when you that's when I have a problem with it.
See, and I agree with you to an extent, but I don't even care if Lamont is calling Tank out. You got top 5 guys. There's some niggas in that top 5 that ain't got no fights.
We've been going down the list, nigga.
But the thing is,
you know what I'm saying?
This where I agree. I agree with you. 100%.
Don't be bringing no Lamont Roach up. I don't give a damn how he's screaming your name.
Right.
You got top 5 guys.
But here's the thing. I agree. I'm saying I agree with you.
Edwin De Los Santos.
True. But who is he though? Who is he though?
I'm scared of that fight.
No, I ain't scared.
How you gonna say get the fuck out of here?
I'm talking to
Edwin De
RC.
Los Santos and not Lamont Roach though.
No, check it out though.
De Los Santos, my dude.
It don't fit. He don't fit the criteria. He don't fit the criteria. You gotta remember, this is the difference. You got nowadays, you got boxers, fighters, and entertainers. That motherfucker Tank is an entertainer, bro. If he don't have nobody that's gonna at least have some type of ringing on somebody's ear or something like that, or as a champion, that's his exactly. But he's playing that game. That's what he was built for. Think about it. Where in his career has he ever had a real threat?
Right. Yeah.
They see how long to see you hear the blank? Where?
Yeah.
He was built to be an attraction. He was built to bring in dollars. So they're not too keen to bring nobody. And I'm not explaining this as is right. I'm just saying that I could see why he would choose a Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach coming off pro box, fighting his hometown. Like I just told RC not too long ago, I'm not sold on Lamont Roach. He had a struggle in his hometown. You get what I'm saying? So I mean, like at the end of the day, but people know his name. De Los Santos known for chasing Shakur around.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Like, you got De Los Santos who you just hit it on the head. You got a nigga that's coming off, and no disrespect to Pro Box TV because that's my shit.
Right.
This nigga's coming off of Pro Box TV.
Mm-hmm.
De Los Santos has fought the number one guy outside of Tank Davis and at 35 and Shakur Stevenson in a headline card. You know what I mean? Come on, man. And maybe I'm wrong, but this nigga sells just as much fighting De Los Santos or Lamont Roach. It don't at this point, because neither one of them niggas are names, it don't even really fucking matter.
Nope.
Tank can sell out in the DMV no
That's
matter
true.
who the fuck
Fighting
he
to man
fight, bro.
can, but
if the fight gonna be in the DMV or anywhere near the DMV, he gonna sell out no matter who he fights.
Right,
No matter
but
who
you
he
know
fights.
where he at though. So I mean, like he trying to fight them champions. That's what like it just looks like
Who's
what they're
trying to
trying
fight
to
the
keep him on.
champions?
The Tank. That's what they be trying to keep him on. Whether it's a 130
The
pounder or
nigga
not.
just fought Frank
But-
Martin. What are we
Yeah, man,
talking
but that
about
was a
here?
tune-up. We knew what that shit was about, bro. To get his ass back on the horse. To be fair,
What
we
you
knew
just
what
got
that
out of
was.
jail.
Yeah,
As a
we
he
knew what
fought no
that
champion.
was. We already knew what that was.
He
bro.
just got out of jail.
To be fair, they were just trying to get him back on the horse.
All right, well, I'll give you that one.
I wouldn't throw him in the fire for real. If I'm a champ, I'm not finna throw my fighter back in the fire.
This
He
nigga ain't
ain't
never
been
even
active.
been in no fire. How you gonna say throw him back in the fire?
What I'm saying, you right. That's wrong terms. That's wrong terms. But you know, get him. So I'm just saying, so sweet. Get him back on the horse. Let me say that. Let me say that. A bad choice of words on my part.
Real
But,
quick, Adam Hurley in the
you
chat. He said, Tank versus Inoue at 130. Bring your skinny ass up Inoue. Now that's what I can get with. Like, if you're gonna bring anybody up, go to 30. Bring up Inoue.
It ain't even
They gonna
Tank,
talk
though.
bullshit. They gonna talk
Bring
bullshit.
some pound
It ain't
for
even
pound
Tank on that.
Fuck
Anyway, to hold up on that.
They gonna talk bullshit. You know why? Because Inoue just came from 118 undisputed.
No.
He's currently 122 undisputed. He ain't even with the 126 yet.
But
me tell you
anyway, to
why.
hold up on that, Tank said he'd do
Huh?
it. But anyway, the one saying he don't know if he want to do that.
Why?
What you say,
Nobody-
Tim?
Let me tell you why. It
Uh-huh.
don't matter. And let me tell you why. Because nobody is gonna discredit you for fighting a pound for pound fighter. Tank ain't sniffed fighting no pound for pound fighter. Inoue is a pound for pound fighter.
Yeah, man. He never even
But if
fought at
he-
126 yet.
All the credit in the world if he goes to 30 and fight Inoue.
Inoue not even 120. He not even 126. He
It don't
122.
Yeah, he just got the one. Yeah,
Don't fucking matter.
he ain't gonna fight. But
All I'm saying is, if you're gonna bring anybody up, bring a pound for pound fighter up.
but he
Well, if that's the case, he ought to bring up Bam Rodriguez. Nigga, shit. Good motherfucking. Why stop there?
He can't bring up anyway. Anyway, ain't trying to come nowhere near that. I mean, he finna set up a super fight between Nakatani. So that's what he trying to do over there.
Let me ask y'all a question. What weight is Bam Rodriguez? Ain't he like 115 or some shit? 118, something like that?
118.
Yeah, we're 118.
Okay, yeah. Come on, Tank. Bring Bam up. He going for great.
My thing is, I think we're just looking in the wrong direction. Period. I would like to see. I understand why they doing Tank way do because he gonna bring Dawson back with, but I would like to see him take chances at 140. I would.
Me too. Thank you.
I would.
Hey.
But I mean, I know what he's doing it for.
What's like?
Is he doing it straight for the money? I don't think he care about legacy. I don't think he, even with the 6-fight deal, I think we're gonna get a bunch of bullshit fights, and then the big hurrah gonna be Shakur, and that's gonna be probably the biggest fight he gonna have. Not biggest fight he gonna have. I mean toughest.
Yeah. Hold on.
But he running out. I mean, it ain't nothing there for real. It really, there's nothing
That's
there
what
for him.
I took the link to tell these guys. There's nobody there. You can't even take the top 5. The fifth ranked person is Andy Cruz, who has 5 fights. Guess what, Tank? Guess what, T.O. and Punch? The commission not even gonna schedule that fight. 5-0 versus 30-0? No, they're not gonna do that, bro.
What, the Andy Cruz fight?
Yeah, they're not even gonna do that, bro.
No,
man.
Hell no.
That's what I'm saying. Andy Cruz top 5.
But Andy green as fuck though. Like hell no.
We're just talking about that. Like, how the hell is Andy Cruz number 4 in the WBA? That's
He's number 4, bro.
Because
He's top 5.
Man, that shit don't mean rankings don't mean shit no more, bro.
They doing any goddamn thing they want to do with the rankings.
They will move a nigga to make some money so fast, bro. That
Yeah,
shit
you
get
gonna
out of
look
hand.
again?
They used
You
to
gonna look
sneak it.
again?
They used to sneak the shit. Now it's just automatic. Like, what the fuck? Like,
What, you gonna look again when Abdullah dropped the dude in Norfolk? He gonna be top 10 next.
Right.
But just to put the whole Inoue situation to bed, I wouldn't be mad Inoue throwing on them little 8 pounds, man, meeting at 30. And that's the only way. That's the only fight I want. I don't want to see Tank fight bring nobody up. I just don't. He got too much power, bro. He's too good of a fighter, and he's bringing too much power to the table to be beating on little niggas.
Man, what's 5 pounds heavy? What's 5 pounds? You just said it's 5 pounds for him, nothing for him. What's 5 pounds for the other dude?
What?
What's 5 pounds? You say it's not nothing for a Tank to go up 5 pounds. What's 5 pounds for the little dude he bring it up?
Because
it's 5 pounds.
Because Tank is I'm looking at it out of the perspective that Tank is a great one. Tank is one of the best. I mean,
he has the potential to be the best.
Oh yeah, and in my opinion, you know what I mean.
Well,
I'm thinking Tank to beat a lot of these niggas. Coming up to fight Tank, you're just at a huge disadvantage. But I don't think Tank is at a huge disadvantage if he's putting on 5 pounds. That's the way
okay.
I understand? Yeah.
Well, like I said, man, 5 pounds or no 5 pounds. You know.
Didn't Tank weighed in his last fight? What was it, like 131?
131.
130, yeah, something like that.
He know he can get to 130, but like Tank said, Tank said he would fight. He said he'll meet him at about 130, but anyway, the one that's talking like, nah, bro, I don't know if I'm gonna go there.
Tank don't want to.
I don't blame him. All I'm saying is the only point that I'm trying to make here is that's the only nigga I would want to see Tank go down to bring up and fight, and maybe go down to 30. It's a pound for pound guy. I don't even see Tank fighting a pound for pound guy in the rest of his career.
Can I let y'all know this? You know, anyway, is hurting himself to get to 122. You know, his natural weight that he's supposed to be fighting at is 115.
I mean,
y'all know that, right?
That's where he started at what?
112.
Yeah, he was a little guy, but I
He
mean,
started at 112.
Older now, though.
I don't know if he's hurting himself, but I mean, I admire it. If he gonna keep going,
bro.
chop
Anyway, I don't give a fuck, man. Anyway, is walking around 130, man, 135,
Bro,
140.
that little bitty Japanese man is not walking around.
Most fighters are walking around 20, 25 pounds over what they fight at, bro.
I understand it, but come on, man. It's a new way. He's goddamn Japanese, man. That man
I
about 141.
Some of these little guys really are little.
The most. That man little, bro.
It's some little guys that really belong. They can't go no further than flyweight. They never tried. It's when you get to 135 for real. When you get to 130, 135, them be them guys that be trying to stay there, but anything under that, like you got to really look at like a Chocolatito. Chocolatito looked like he was putting on weight, but god damn it, that dude's so tiny. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, he look compact.
Let me say this to you.
But you might be right, Tio. He might walk around, you never know. But
let me add you into this, Slick. You know that's just an American thing where fighters walk way over the weight they fight at. In Japan, in those certain countries, I don't know if Mark Wynn want to speak to this, But them dudes don't fight really over their weight like that or in them other countries.
Well, no, I'm saying, and they more disciplined over there too, though. At the same time.
Oh yeah, and you know who else called Tank out?
Anyway, taller than Tank, bro. Anyway, taller than Tank. Anyway, 5'5". He taller than Tank.
He 5 what?
Chocolatito, what, like 5'2", 5'3"? That's different.
I don't know.
This nigga is 5'5.5". He's taller than Tank.
He is.
Anyway, yeah.
But that man is small, man. He really supposed to be competing at 118, bro. He went for greatness to go to 120.
So, man, I don't know no 118-pound 31-year-olds that ain't getting down there.
Dude, how many people from Japan you know?
I love it.
Man, I see Asians. I see little motherfucking Asians every day.
How much they weigh? They walk around about 130, 140? I don't think so.
Them niggas look regular to me.
He said they look regular. And T.O. eyes, they all can get it.
T.O., let me tell you something.
They all can get it, goddammit.
T.O., when you take that little button-down shirt, that they never button all the way up to their neck, and that little hat, and them little Crocs off their feet, you gonna get 120.
Plugs on.
T.O. said they all can get it. They look regular to me, goddammit.
And guess what they go? And guess what they gonna ask you? You want the number 16 or the number 20?
The only reason why I'm
back, fellas.
Yeah, I'm finna get on. I'm late for mine.
Yeah,
But
I ain't gonna be up too much longer. The only reason why I'm stressing it though is because anyway, it's a pound for pound fighter, bro. If he wasn't a pound for pound, even if he was just some type of unified champ down there, whatever. He's a lot of people consider this nigga the best fighter in the world.
Well, that's what they voted him in 2020.
Best fighter of the year. You mean to tell me 8 pounds is a problem? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, the man
it would be one
small,
of them dirty be
bro.
great moments. And now I wish he would. I wish he would. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That man's small, bro. That man real small.
I don't get it. Bud real small, but he willing to go see what Canelo talking about.
Yeah, well, he ain't willing to step in there with Benavidez in the meantime, is he?
But this nigga is ain't taller than Benavidez. Anyway, taller than this nigga. At least coming up with some type of advantage.
You did not just mix Inoue and Benavidez. You did not just do what you just did. You lied. You lied.
You lied.
Well, no, I'm talking about as far as the size because you're comparing Bud size to Benavidez, and I'm comparing Inoue size to Tank.
No, I'm speaking facts. I'm speaking if you want somebody at 68, Benavidez say he'll go to 68 and he'll come see you. But we haven't heard Twitter, birds, now ain't hearing that else after that.
The damn subject, man. That's what you want to talk about.
You know, I'm trying to get to T.O. Let me stop. But yeah, bro, you got a point. But no, I just think Inoue too small, bro.
I'm finna go ahead and start my show so I don't be too late, fellas.
Okay, all right, man. I appreciate you, man, for stopping through.
What so? I'll be over there in a minute, bro. But yeah, man.
Man, I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. I'll see real quick while I got you. Let me ask you the questions that I had for you for the panel earlier, and then I'll go ahead and wrap it up. Anthony Joshua, should he retire? What's next for Anthony Joshua?
No, not retirement. They love that in England, bro. The loss don't mean nothing in UK. He got to keep doing his thing. You know his big money fight is against Fury.
Yeah. And again, I say the same thing. If there's any fight left for him to do, it'll be the Fury fight. Then I would recommend that he retire because I think that safe been cracked open a few times. And if you really looked at did you watch the Joshua Dubois fight?
Yeah, I did. I laughed my ass off.
Man, that nigga's faculties look out of whack. So that's the only reason when I'm analyzing these guys and certain reaction times, you have to take in consideration that sometimes you got to save them guys from themselves. So I wouldn't be mad at that. Also, last one, and then we'll get out of here. Keyshawn Davis.
Yes, sir.
Just recently did a Top Rank interview. They asked him, hey, what do you see yourself in 5 years? Feels like he's going to be a millionaire, right? But he also feels like he's going to be a multi-world champion and in the conversation as the face of boxing. Can you see that for Keyshawn?
Not at Top Rank, he won't, but I can see that. He got to be Top Rank, though.
Nobody at Top Rank, of course. 5 years, he probably be long gone from Top Rank.
Right.
But just the thought of it, period. Do you think Keyshawn, with his style, the way he fights, which is extremely exciting in my opinion. The skill set that he's showed you so far against step-ups, because I always say, listen, put Keyshawn's first 11 fight versus your favorite fighter. It's night and day. Is this something that you feel like could happen for Keyshawn over the next 5 years?
I want to say yes, but they got one big ass problem.
What's that?
The little dude you're gonna lay your eyes on that undercard. Abdullah Mason. That dude only 20. He's only 20.
Near the competition Keyshawn didn't for it yet.
But watch this. The dude only 20 and he on Keyshawn's ass already. Think about it, bro. Think about it.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Now, if they would have matched Keyshawn with the same fucking pure bums that they've been giving Abdullah Mason, we would be saying the same thing about Keyshawn. I always urge you, go to BoxRec, look at Abdullah Mason's opponents. There's 13. I think he's got 13 fights now. Look at them niggas and look at their records. Then go and look at Keyshawn's competition. This nigga is fighting niggas with 20s and 30 fights. Real true niggas.
I definitely understand that, but this is the thing. That 13 win streak that Abdullah's on is in a span of about a year and a half, bro. The dude just went pro when he was 18.
Yeah, but that's what they do. They feed you a bunch of tomato cans and you look great against them. I
really don't want to compare resumes right now. I really don't. Right. I'm waiting on the step-ups to come because as I was telling you, Abdullah just made it to 8-rounders. So I don't want to do resumes now. But dude is coming, bro. He coming.
Man, no doubt, man. That's why I say this fight November 8th at the Scope is featuring Abdullah Mason. It's gonna be a movie, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's the only thing that keep me from saying, yeah, all right, Keyshawn, I see is on the horizon. But dude, if him and Abdullah is running the same race and he in that track meet,
yeah,
bro, them two gonna have to see each other, dog. And you gonna have to ask me that question after that fight.
Yeah, absolutely. And I can see that fight happening in a couple of years for sure.
Yes.
Abdullah's got to get ranked and shit. Now you got Keyshawn, he's ranked top 5 in like 2 or 3 sanctioning bodies. So it's a bit ways off, and we gotta and during that time when those step ups do come, then we can make a better assessment. But I think it's just way too early for Abdullah now. But does he look good right now? Versus a bunch of tomato cans? Hell yeah. I'm gonna get through these guys real quick. Mark Wynn, Tank versus Pyro at 140. I want to see that. And listen, that's all I'm saying. If a real fan of Tank that truly fuck with Tank, you want to see him push himself to be great. I think that would be a fantastic fucking fight.
But Eddie won't do that though. Eddie won't do that.
Eddie about the money.
Eddie about the money, but he ain't about killing a career before he can stretch it out. He ain't about that either.
But who's going to turn down? You think Eddie's going to turn down a Tank fight?
I ain't gonna say he's gonna turn. He's not gonna go that road yet. Because remember, Eddie's over your boy too.
Who?
Andy Cruz.
Yeah.
And he gonna ride Eddie Cruz for maybe like 15, 20 wins before he even talk about a belt.
It's Tank though. That's like if Tank do the paperwork, man, he gonna serve Pyro ass up on a platter.
Yeah, but I don't think he's ready to cash him out that fast.
You'll be able to get Tank on his own, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. He not gonna cash him out that fast.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Eddie a bitch, boy.
But think about it. He would cash out Shakur before he cash out Pyro.
Why?
Cause Shakur only signed with him for 3 fights.
Man, don't nobody know who the fuck Pyro is, but the Australians, bro.
But think about it. Shakur only signed for him for 3 fights. You got to get Shakur that fight in them 3.
Yeah, I mean,
so you can get the extension.
Yeah, I mean, not like this fight would ever happen, but I just believe he would be shocked to get the offer, and then he would look at Pyro and say, "Hey, man, you want to fight Tank?"
Well, Tank ain't going to Australia though.
hell no, he don't need it's Tank. He's gonna sell out anywhere. He don't need to go to Australia. And
Right, but that's the only
coming over to the Big Apple or wherever they fight at.
Right, but man, I would see Mark. Mark had asked that question, huh?
Yeah, Mark.
Mark, look for Shakur versus Pyro before you see a Tank versus Pyro.
Yeah.
To keep it real with
you. Could go to 160 tomorrow or even 68. Facts. Zoo already said that he feels like he's got the frame to go to cruiserweight. So he said that in an interview maybe 3 years ago, bro. I remember. I've been following Tim Zoo for a long time. So he's not even opposed to going up to cruiserweight. Last one, and it's coming from Mark again. 168 might take 12 months, but 160 next fight if he had to, for sure.
Dealing with Al Heyman, that's true. He made Danny go up.
Damn sure. Man, I get pissed off when I think about that Danny fight, bro. That shit. It just pisses me off to the core, man, because I hate when the people getting robbed and you had people pay good money for that and you was the co-main event and you came and just took a dive. You laid.
Hey, it happens when you force a fighter to come in overweight.
he didn't force Danny, bro. Danny made a decision. Am I gonna get this money or am I not?
I'm gonna get this money.
The money over integrity, bro. That's what that boiled down to.
Hold on. Let me tell you about another Al Hammond forcing to come in overweight. Jamel Charlo, 68.
Nah, I don't think that was no force neither, man. Jamel Canelo fight, and he didn't care how he got it.
Jamal wanted the Canelo fight, not Jamel. It was Jamal wanted the fight. He forced Jamel to do it.
Yeah, either one of them. They wanted that Canelo fight, man.
I wouldn't worry about no goddamn Canelo, man.
You don't think so? Everybody who gets mentioned in the same breath as Canelo and might have a chance to get that fight want that fight.
Well, Earl hollered in for it too. We gonna get Earl up to 68 too.
I mean, shit, why not? Shit, Earl, them niggas want the bag, man. Them niggas want the bag, man.
That's true, bro.
About all of the things that you would do for the bag, I see.
Hey, bro, let me tell you, man. Hey, these promoters with them making these dudes go up when they're not ready is something else, bro.
I mean, shit. Sometimes it's a necessary evil, bro.
Sometimes I'm gonna tell you, man. Pitbull was living good at 35 until he talked to Louis the Coopers and he told him about 40.
I mean, what else was he gonna do? You know what I mean? That opportunity to become a world champion came up. You got to make a move, bust a move.
So he had nobody else at 140. He could have fought Rolly. He could have get that to Gary Antoine Russell Jr.
Or you could say, hey man, we got weak ass Rolly got a belt at 40, dog, and you're gonna make all this money, and you're gonna be in a champ to be in position to make even more money. What you gonna do?
Give it to Gary Antoine Russell. He 140. He been sitting on the show all that time. What was the problem?
But they gave
it to Puyo.
But he fought your boy before that fight though. He had already lost to the WBC champion now.
That was after. That was after. That was on the champ. He fought him June 15. I was in the building when he lost to Puyo.
Puyo, yeah, Albo Puyo.
Yeah, that was on the 15th of June. That was this year. I was there. Pitbull was champ already.
Oh, you talking about why ain't give the Rolly fight
to Antoine Russell or Puyo?
Yeah. True that.
He had to bring Pitbull up.
But that was a championship fight too, though. It was for a secondary belt, but yeah, that was for a championship fight too, though.
But when I'm talking about, you could have gave that Rolly fight to one of them boys that was at 40 already chilling.
But was he? I guess that came down to the rankings for the WBA.
Man, you know how them rankings been kind of flaky.
Because he was in line for the he was in line for the WBC. That's why the Puyo fight was an eliminator, and they made Puyo the WBC regular champ.
I understand that, and Puyo it's been elevated since then. Since Devin went to recess. I know. I get you. But what I'm saying, before Pitbull even got involved with Rolly, when Rolly needed a person to go against, during that Tim Tszyu fight back in March.
Antoine. But then if you would have gave him Antoine, that means you would have stepped over O'Hara Davies. You would have stepped over Barroso.
O'Hara Davies just got knocked out by the old man in January.
And you would have stepped over Barroso, who beat O'Hara Davies. And
everybody stepping over Barroso. That man, I don't know what the hell problem is.
It was a lot of niggas you would have been stepping over for the W. You know the WBA won't go on for that shit.
Well, shit, man. Hey, man, you got to make something happen. You got to make something happen. All I know, Rolly lost his belt to Pitbull on that goddamn Sebastian Fundora Tim Tszyu card March 31st in Las Vegas. June 15th, a few months later, you got these other two fools fighting for a 140 belt, which one of them could have had. But let me shut up. I don't want to tell all Al business like that. I'm just saying.
Man, you already know how them niggas do, man. You know how they do. All right, let me get on out of here. God damn, it's 11:30. I ain't even mean to be up here this long, man. You know how
man.
Get you come. Oh, let me show you this while I got you.
Okay, let me see what you got working with.
I put it right here in my office.
Okay. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Hey,
so
man.
Me and my wife at the court.
Bro.
So they got the court and they got Kitchen Blue, right?
Blue Kitchen.
Or Blue Kitchen. And that is me and my wife at the court, along with RC. You can't see him, but he's sitting on the other side of the table.
And look, I'm about to throw a shot to Miss Coco that was in the chat. You may not see me, love, but I'm always
right, Coco. That is definitely the Vegas insider who comes through with some incredible information. It's always like at critical times when you give us the good stuff too.
All the time, man.
With you, man. I got that sitting right on my desk with a picture of me and my mom. So that's super dope. I'm getting up out of here, man. Thank you, RC, for joining me,
man. Not a problem, man. I'm about to bring it all over to GMT, man. See what he's talking about.
All right, man. I'm gonna get with you over there. All right, ladies and gents, I truly appreciate you. It's been a minute. Again, I'm going to try and be here every Tuesday. I want to do Wednesday and I want to do Saturday. We're going to eventually get there. But thanks for hanging out with your boy. That's all I got for y'all on this one, man. Big T.O. Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Oh, the love is crazy. I am out of here.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Y'all make sure you go sub us on there. Heavy Bag Boxing, baby. Get your dumb ass in, hit this bag. The Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Y'all just go ahead and subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV. He be lit on his channel.
And Heavy Bag Boxing.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Yo, shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV. That's my little bro.
Keyshawn'S 412 in the building. Shout out to my guy T.O. Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get your bitch ass in here and hit this bag.
Heavy Bag Boxing, all right? You heard it from me. You heard it here first.
Heavy Bags Boxing. Straight out of Norfolk, baby. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
You are tuned in to Heavy Bag Boxing. Get your and hit this bag, nigga.
Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing. It's the one and only Blazer Flair. Woo!
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Zach, Super Judah, 6-time champion world. I'm giving a big shout out to my home team, Heavy Bag TV. You heard? Keep it live.
This is Showtime Sean Porter. You are watching Heavy Bag Boxing.